Welcome to the Comedy Trap House.
Hold on. We got a new intro, y'all.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Get your dead body in the back.
Welcome to the trap.
Tripping better than slipping.
Welcome to the trap.
But sometimes we be tripping.
Welcome to the trap,
Welcome to the trap.
where we joke and rap,
Where we joking rap.
gut busting laughs, hand slapping laps.
Girl, slap it loud.
Get you through your day,
Get you through your day.
and it's free of cost.
I'm so cheap.
Don't you laugh too loud.
No.
Don't get fired by your boss.
File unemployment.
Welcome to the Comedy Trap House.
I can't hear a word you saying. You talking shit over there.
I ain't talking no shit.
Oh, okay, all right. Yo. Welcome back to another. Hey, shut your punk ass up. To another episode of the Comedy Trap House. I am your host, Rome Green Jr. In the building with me, I got Cam.
Cam's in the building.
I got Emmanuel.
Manny Mayhem, a.k.a. Bluetooth Poppy in the building.
He back from his
Always got
Bluetooth
one.
workshops.
You know what I'm saying?
That sounds like an old school rapper.
It do.
Manny, you know what I'm saying?
Manny.
You know what I'm saying? We got somebody
Mayhem,
from
a
Jersey
battle
here, so I
rapper.
got my, the East Coast kind of, vibe feeling, you know what I'm saying?
That name sounds like you lost all the battles.
And
I cannot
Right.
pull for Manny Mayhem.
And we got a special guest in the building. Beautiful young lady with blue hair. No, she is not a Smurf. You know what I'm saying? She is Miss Sapphire. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Welcome. We got to get a clap. We got to get a little...
Clap it up.
Welcome.
You know what I'm saying? So we gonna dive into some things with her. Some of you may know her. Some of you may not, but you all will know her by the end of this podcast. So that will be nice and fun.
I don't like sitting next to you.
I don't like you.
Fair.
All right.
You look so comfortable.
I am.
He's very comfortable.
For a guy that doesn't like the dude that's sitting next to him, you like mad.
Yeah, no, he like me. Like,
Take Indian style into adulthood. I'm telling you, man, it's comfortable.
Like,
it
if
depends
I-
on your needs, though.
If I
I
hadn't
got
seen
bad
you in a
That
minute,
part.
if I hadn't seen you in a minute, like, and you were just like that, I'd walk up to you, hey man, you look like you're doing good by yourself.
Yeah.
You look like you're doing, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? You're doing well in life, you know?
I'm at peace.
You look happy. Yeah, at peace.
Because he's Indian style.
Yeah.
because he's
Okay,
Indian
got
style.
you.
It's
I don't think we
associated
can call
with
it
yoga.
Indian style no more.
Because he's cross-legged.
yeah, that go out with red skins. all that
Cross-legged,
shit,
yeah. Because
He's native. He's native
He's
style.
native style.
He's native style.
That's not like a dance on YouTube.
He's Washington football team.
He's
That's what
yoga
it is.
style. He's yoga style.
But get some business out the way. Make sure you guys check out the new episode of Untold Stories with Unknown People out right now at Black Oak TV.
Yes. The last episode that's out, I believe, is
One Arm Baller.
One Arm Baller is
One
out.
Arm about Shaquem Limbs.
About Shaquem Limbs. I saw that going off on Instagram.
Yeah,
A lot of people
yeah.
loving it.
Yep.
We got an episode with this young lady right here coming out sometime
It should be
next couple episodes, next
Yeah,
couple
yeah.
weeks. I don't know
can't
if we could
wait.
drop it on our YouTube.
Yeah.
I think we can. I'm begging for it. But-
she said, I'm begging for it.
Yeah, I'm begging the network
begging
to allow us to drop that episode on our channel.
Yes.
But you can watch it at blackoak.tv and check
Yep.
it out. So
Yeah.
Wait, so why can't you post it on YouTube?
it's like a whole business.
Got you.
Wait.
Oh,
Oh, no, you good.
Sorry.
No, you good.
thank you.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of stuff, a whole bunch of
Sit on.
legal things and
Gotcha.
whatnot.
Yeah, I understand.
You know,
know
when
how
a
it go.
network pays you, they'd be like, "Hey, we gonna give you this money to do this, but we own everything."
Got you.
We own you.
Yeah. Now we got a little deal, but you know,
Yeah, no, for sure.
That makes sense.
But shout out to Black Oak,
Shout out to
Black-owned
Black
company. Check them out. Watch all. We got like 4 or 5 episodes up now, so watch the rest.
Who you pointing at?
I was pointing because he was doing that one. I thought it'd be a good contrast. We do it at the same time.
So today marks daylight savings, which means it stays light longer, which I'm excited about. So now maybe I won't be as sleepy. Actually, I'm sleepy already.
Man, I swear to God, with this sleepy shit, we throwing it out the window.
No, we're not.
Niggas got energy, dog.
I mean, niggas got energy. But nigga,
Yeah,
what,
but
what
when
time
you
you be
wake
going
up
to
at 4
bed?
in the morning.
Don't ask
No,
me.
what time you be going to bed?
Like 5 in the morning.
Come on now, that's energy.
And what time you wake up?
I'm like a night person.
Oh, you're a night- okay,
Yeah,
you're a
I
night.
have,
Energy.
I have a lot of energy at night for sure.
At night.
What time do you wake up in the morning?
Morning. She go to bed at 5.
Anywhere from 11 to 1.
Wait, so that's your normal wake up hours.
Yeah, from anywhere from 11 to 1.
So you wake up to go to brunch.
Pretty much.
Half my day is done by the time you get up. I get up at when you going to bed. I'm getting up.
Yeah, that's
shit.
that's pretty
A
much.
lot of people I know.
Yeah,
I know.
but it is what it is. But yeah, so I don't know if we lost the hour game. We lost the hour.
We
right?
lost an hour.
All right,
I
well.
love it though. I love the sun.
You like when it stays light longer. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, because it makes me want to be more active.
you can
and
do
stay
more
out
activities. That's when you. That's when.
I like that dark shit.
I think it's for like people like me that are night owls.
Got you. Gives you a little bit more,
yeah.
daytime. So you can,
Because by the time you could get up, you got more day. You got a little more day
I
to deal with.
swear, I probably only have like 4 hours with the sun.
oh yeah, because it right now.
hilarious.
Well, before it's getting
That's
dark at
hilarious.
4 or 5. So
Damn, that's
Right,
crazy.
so it works out.
yeah, that's
All
good.
right, we're gonna
That's
get
good.
more to your job in a minute.
You want to talk about your Nigeria joint real quick?
Yeah, I'm so. I listen. I've been away for a couple weeks.
You know
I wrote down a
been
lot of
away.
stories, but this one just was the funniest to me, and the saddest at the same time. So I'm
Okay.
gonna say ironic.
Okay.
Long story short, there was
Yeah.
a Nigerian man
Yep.
that is a fisherman, goes out at sea. He catches a big ass fish. All right.
Oh.
He takes it to his. He takes it back to the village. The whole village eats off this fish.
That's how
It's
big the fish
it's a
is.
big fish.
Okay.
Wow.
I don't know how big the village is. But,
Might be a
you know,
tuna.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it wasn't tuna. It was like, maybe it was tuna. It was just something. Ends up that the fish was worth $2.5 million.
Oh
what?
shit.
$2.5 million. My heart. Listen, I've gone through some bad
Wait,
things.
what?
You know, there's some bad news the past couple weeks. But
Yes.
it's good to know some people are going through worse.
Yeah, no.
Wait.
You know what I'm
Because
saying?
that's incredible.
What type of fish was it?
Yeah.
This was. I gotta look up the article. But
So he took it back to the tribe.
he took it back to his tribe.
The tribe ate it.
Nobody knew nothing.
Nobody knew nothing because he didn't know
nobody
nothing.
think-
He said,
he
"Oh,
a fish. You would think somebody would tell this man,
found
"Hey, this
fish.
is a big fish."
I
Maybe-
found fish.
I found. You
I
know what I'm
found
saying?
fish in the ocean.
I'm
I
just
brought
saying,
it back to
man.
you, my friend.
We
my
need
God.
Nigerian marine biologists
Oh,
on site at these places where they catch your fish
because
by the docks.
that changes life. 2.5 million.
Yeah, fishermen
that
are
could have
usually not
changed
the
your
richest
village.
people.
In
For real.
Nigerian
Not
money,
for real. Yeah, that's
whatever
yeah,
Nigerian money is,
Yeah.
that would have been like some $1 billion.
Right.
Shit,
It would have been
man.
$1 billion Nigeries.
Not
Jollof yen.
Jollof yen.
Oh my god.
Jollof yen.
Jollof yen. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, man.
That
I feel
could've
bad.
changed.
I feel bad because
How did
you
he
know.
find this out though?
You win some, you lose some.
Yeah, how did he
How
find
did he
out?
find out? It was
I
worth that?
think it was because he took pictures of it, and once it got, I guess, online.
Yeah.
After a while, people were like, "Yo, that's worth a lot of money."
Damn, man.
They didn't know that shit already.
I would have cried.
That shit's fried.
No, I'm just thinking about
No,
you
in
take
that situation, you
fish-
gotta let it go, or it'll forever.
Yeah,
hunt.
no, you got-
You just gotta
you
let
gotta
it
let
go.
it
It will forever bother me.
It's like the dude. It's like the dude
I can't
who,
get over that fish,
who
man.
bought a pizza at the beginning of Bitcoin. He gave 10,000 worth
Oh,
of
that-
Bitcoin to buy
I
a pizza at the beginning. You know how much that's worth now?
Oh yeah,
That's millions
dumb.
of dollars right now.
Dumb money.
Yeah,
and
man.
damn, you
So
can at
that
least
was
cut
my-
the fish up and throw it in the strip club. It's worth 2.5 million.
You know what I'm
Take
saying?
some scales.
Oh my god!
Toss some scales.
Nah, that's too much. No. In the strip club, I'm throwing up a couple. I might throw the head in.
Throw the head in.
That's crazy.
She like, you got any money? No, I got a fish head.
Here you go.
Toss
That's
it.
$50,000 right there.
Yo, you
man.
better take that.
This club owe me.
Oh my
No, you better not
Shit.
cook that shit either. You better toss it up and go get some money for it. That's crazy though.
Half the
A
people leaving the
blue
strip
marlin.
club.
It was a blue marlin.
It was a blue marlin.
It
It
was
was a blue
see it.
marlin. You see it? Yeah.
So a Nigerian man reportedly catches a blue marlin fish, which is worth 2.6 million, and ate it with the village.
oh my god.
That
It
is.
hurt my soul. Yep, that's the article I saw.
Oh, snap.
They cooked that thing up good.
You know,
They cooked that bitch up
you
real
know.
good.
As soon as everyone found out, that next day everyone was out on boats
Oh yeah.
fishing,
Everybody.
and they followed him. They would just wait.
the
Wait,
whole
let me see where
village
you go.
followed him
I'm
the next
following
day.
you.
We gonna get another one.
Everybody on the boat, nigga.
We gonna squad up and get another because we gotta hit the strip club too.
They said, oh,
That's crazy.
2.6 million. Hold on.
They ate that money.
Where is the mackerel? Where's the mackerel?
Give me the diamonds. No, the fish.
I sounded more
Everybody,
like
yeah.
Jamaican or something. I don't know. What the
Everybody's
fuck that was.
look. Everybody in Nigeria turning pescatarian now.
Right.
Everybody turning pescatarian. Yeah, all we eat is fish. Like we,
Yeah.
Oh my
or either they
God.
turning away from the fish.
Right.
One of the two.
Kev, you
One
see
of the
anything
two.
else? Any other facts? All right.
And also we want to talk about the Michael B. Jordan
Oh
possibility.
yeah, I'm surprised y'all didn't talk about
You
this.
you a Michael B. Jordan fan?
I'm okay. Yeah, I'm with it.
You okay? You
guess.
with it?
No,
You know,
gotta stop playing.
I don't watch a lot of things with him though.
Okay,
But
all right,
the
that's
the
fair.
things that you do watch, are you looking mostly at his body? I'm just saying.
Let's just be honest about it. Let's just
Yeah, he a pretty boy. It's kind of hard
Okay,
to like focus
okay.
on his acting skills when he looks good. Like
Gotcha.
Man, fuck that nigga.
Right.
But hey, Michael B, we love you, man.
We love you, dog. We just
love
playing.
you.
We just playing.
I just met his sister, matter of fact.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool though.
Was it Michelle B. Jordan?
No.
oh my god,
Michelle B. Jordan?
that was a good one.
That's good. That's
That was a
solid.
good one.
Michelle B. Jordan.
But yeah, nah. Yeah.
But it was about.
But yeah, Michael B. Jordan is playing. It's rumored that he's playing Superman.
that's
The
actually,
next Superman.
that's-
They want a black Superman. They brought J.J. Abrams.
like I don't
Right.
see it, but I'll see it if it
He
happens.
has the body for it,
Right.
basically, what they say.
Gotcha.
I think I felt
Okay.
the same as you.
Okay, like I don't see it, but I'll
But
see
I'll
it.
watch it,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll see it. You know
Now,
what
would
I'm
it
saying?
fuck you up if he's playing Clark Kent, or should he be playing another version of
Another version.
he should
Kent
play
Clark?
another version?
Kent Clark,
Kent
or,
Clark?
So,
or Darius
Jerome
Darius
Clark?
Kent, or somebody Jamal Clark.
Kenneth
Jamal Kent.
Kenneth
Jamal Clark sounds solid.
Kenneth Clark. Kendrick Clark.
Kendrick Clark.
Kendrick Clark.
Yeah, Kendrick
Well, what
Clark.
makes that interesting, honestly, is like it. Depending on where they go with the story, it'll be more interesting for if you already an alien that dropped out of space
Yeah.
and land in this white Kansas City town, but now you black.
But now you black. Oh yeah.
How do you deal
You
with
strong?
that? Like I feel like 90%.
I would like that too.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
I
That'd
would
be
like that
interesting as
too.
hell.
That'd be
Yeah.
solid.
I just feel like he's destined to be a villain.
Isn't he playing like a video game character?
He was
All these
born a
white people
villain.
fucking with him, like you know what I'm saying. I don't know how nice Kansas people are, but y'all might be nice.
They got
Y'all
some,
might be racist.
they got some good barbecue sauce.
They got
Oh my
some,
God.
You know,
Yeah,
straight.
Straight.
Fucking
Ain't he playing like a video game character too in the movie?
Wait.
In that latest trailer, wasn't it
Oh,
like a
his
Tom
new movie?
Clancy?
Oh, that rainbow.
Yeah,
Is it
that looked
rainbow?
good.
What was it? No, that's
Was
not
it?
Rainbow
What was
It's a
it?
Tom Clancy jump.
Yeah,
though.
Tom Clancy thing.
Yeah. That's.
You
But
don't
I
watch a
ain't-
lot of movies?
Nah, I'm into shows more.
Okay.
What you watching
shows
right
you
now?
watching?
I watch a lot.
Well,
Like,
what's the top 3 you watching right now?
I don't do top 3. I watch one at a time.
Okay, well, what's the one you watching right
So
now?
I just finished Behind Her Eyes yesterday.
I heard that it was good.
Watch it, please.
That's Netflix.
Yes.
What is
Like
it?
you're gonna think you're gonna have a prediction, right?
Uh-huh.
And you're gonna think that that's what it is,
But it ain't.
But no, it fucks you up. Like
Oh, it's like a mystery, like
Gotcha.
a twist type of.
it's like a
thriller?
crazy twist at the end.
And I
Okay.
think it's based off of the Shining or something like that. I thought I
no,
heard
I
something.
don't think it's no.
Somebody
no.
told me something.
Behind Her Eyes.
She said they told you wrong.
They did tell me wrong, I guess.
All right, behind her eyes.
Behind her eyes.
I just watched Last Chance to You, the basketball on the new season.
I don't know why that's.
And yo, that shit's
sounded
amazing.
so-
I'm a sucker for low at-risk sports documentaries. Kids that
At-risk
on the
youth?
brink,
Yeah, at-risk
documentary?
youth.
them
Yeah.
shits be emotional.
The-
My friend
I
was
feel all
watching
their
it the other
emotions.
day,
I
and he
feel
was
all their
emotional
emotions.
about it,
Yeah.
too.
It was just such
I
a
was
contrast. It
like-
sounded funny. Yeah, Behind Her Eyes thriller. Yeah, I watched Last Chance. You.
I
It just
stayed
sounded
up.
funny.
I stayed up until 2 a.m. to finish.
I know
it.
that shit was good though.
And
I know
the
that shit
music
was good.
selection, they were killing it.
Was it better than the football one? The basketball.
I would say yeah.
Oh
Really?
shit! Oh,
Like
okay.
I mean, the football ones are good too, but this one's just
the
really
storylines
good.
are really they grabbed you.
It's
They
just
captured
good,
you.
man.
Yeah,
Them
yeah,
shit's
nah, that's
always
dope.
good.
Did you cry?
They almost got me.
Yeah.
Almost.
Them
Them
shows,
sports stuff almost get me because I remember all those emotions.
That's
them
hilarious.
shows be trying to pull it out of niggas. Like they be trying to pull it out of you.
I be crying.
Great music
I be
selection.
crying. You watching any like reality stuff on Netflix or no?
I'm not really big on reality.
Gotcha.
I used to watch Bad Girls Club
Okay.
when I was younger, but
I
that's
ain't
like
gonna
the
lie.
only
We
reality
did
I
too.
kind
We
of
did
went
too.
to.
I'm
yeah.
so glad
We
you
did
just
too.
said that because I just watched the new
The new one?
No,
I wanna
not
watch
Bad
the new
Girls.
one.
Is it Bad Girls you talking about?
Bad Girls Club.
Bad Girls Club, the new one. No,
There's
no.
a new one that came out.
There's a
with
new-
the originals, like some of the originals
original.
from
Okay.
back then. They're all together. I'm like, what? I need to watch this.
No, they did one on Real World. They said 30 years later, the first Real World one.
Oh.
That's
I never used to
interesting,
watch
too.
that show, but
I wasn't into it as much either, but
I did Jersey Shore.
fucking Real Chance at Love. You remember
Yeah,
that
yeah,
nigga?
yeah,
He
yeah.
got a new reality show out.
Yeah.
On some new.
Oh, he has a whole new reality show.
Yeah, a whole new
about his
reality-
life.
No, it's the same shit. A bunch of women coming to win his heart, trying to win his
my
heart.
God.
Last
Remember
chance of
Flavor
love.
Flav?
You know, I
That's who started
I got
all of it.
suckered into it, dog. I watched the first episode.
You got suckered
I was
into it?
I was, and so I'm not gonna lie. These women shaking their
Emmanuel
ass,
in there like, come on,
dirty
now."
feet, everything.
Dirty feet.
Oh yeah, dirty
shaking
feet.
ass,
Dirty feet.
getting fucked up.
The
Fights
dirty
off top.
feet.
They got a white old lady. That's one of the
Wait.
contestants. That's funny as
Oh.
shit.
Oh, they got
Everybody's
a,
wondering like, why is she? Here?
they got a gilf. They got a gilf on there.
No, I'm talking about she.
Wait,
old,
what did you
dog.
say?
And I
Gilf.
guarantee you they make her stay.
Yeah.
They say you can't
Interesting.
eliminate her.
I like that.
Blatantly for comedy purposes, but they also got a fucking man on there. It's a transgendered man on there.
Well, that's not. It was a woman.
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 So
There you
it's
go.
But yeah, transgender.
Yeah.
Woman.
Yeah, woman.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
But-
they're there for a man, right?
But this
Okay.
nigga is starting the most fights with
Oh,
women,
gotcha.
with other real
Gotcha.
women.
Gotcha.
Like he like trying to scrap.
Yeah, but I mean,
And I
I kind
find
of want to
that
watch.
to be
I kind of want
a
to watch now. I kind of want to watch.
You
now.
got
What network is
First
this on?
episode is free on YouTube. I'm promoting
It's
that
on
show.
YouTube.
I watched it on
promoted
YouTube.
He's
What?
promoted
So
it.
that's what
It's
it's
on
on?
his channel. I
us.
think it's on King Batch and them. Was it Zeus?
Oh, Zeus.
Zeus
Yeah.
Network.
Oh.
They giant.
I think they got
a-
that was the best move.
I think they're the ones
Greatest
that have
move
like
for y'all to make.
reality
Great
TV
job.
shows. I think they're
Yeah,
they
yeah,
both
and they got.
like,
I think they got
yeah.
a new one because the dude. Remember when we shot in the desert? Xavier that shot us in that. He just got done filming. I think it's something called Baddies of ATL or something like that. I'm like, yo.
Oh, you know they all.
I
got
said, I
corona.
know this
You
is.
know they all got corona.
They all just coroned
You
up.
know they.
I know it's a lot of plastic on that show. There's
Listen, I
just a
go to
lot
ATL
going
if I'm
on.
fucking some hoes. Listen, I'm bringing that fucking gun that checks your head and shoots like, oh, what's the temperature on you? Before you come into this.
Oh yeah.
I got one. I got one under my
Oh
bed.
my god!
You said you got one under your bed.
Yeah, I got one under my bed.
You got one under your bed.
You a temperature
You a
check?
dollar. You lying.
I swear to God, when I'm
You
back
lying
home,
as
I
a-
swear to God, my mom back home, take this. I said, I'm not taking that. She like, y'all may need it. I said, I'm not. She kept nagging me, so I just threw it in my luggage, so it's under my bed.
Dog,
That's
you
hilarious.
are
Still in the box.
Yeah, we might need to check.
Wow!
What's
I
up?
get
What-
tested every once a month. Okay,
Yeah.
so don't.
But that's STD tested, huh?
I do all. It has to be the whole thing.
They gotta be the whole thing. Okay.
They check your temperature too?
Yeah.
No, I
What you
gotta
you
get
go
a
to the doctor?
COVID
They probably
test.
gonna check your temperature.
I gotta get a COVID test.
Okay.
A man ain't been a doctor in 16 years.
Yeah,
so
I
he's-
need help. Please, we're gonna start Cash App Fund. I'm gonna put my
Oh
Cash
my
App up
God.
there.
For what?
So I could go to the doctor.
You know I'm done with Cash App.
Yeah, it can't
Oh,
do
yeah, that's
cash
right.
app
We
no
don't
more.
promote
Yeah, we
that
can't
no
promote
more.
cash
Oh.
app. Yeah, no. They be hacking people.
They hack.
Oh,
Yeah, I got
shit.
hacked.
Got my man. So they try to take my man's out.
I be saying I'm gonna
Damn.
cancel all this shit, and I still got Robin Hood. As mad as I was at Robin Hood, I was pissed at Robin Hood. How they fucking taking people's money like this?
Let me look at
I
these
still
new
got that
stars.
shit on my phone. Like,
Oh my god!
I gotta erase the shit, man. I'm just like lazy.
That's real.
That
I mean,
is real.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's real.
that be the case for everything.
Cam, you want to talk about the jail thread real quick?
Yeah, so I'm on Twitter, right? And this girl posted this thread between, I guess, this conversation she was having with this dude. So she posted a conversation from this where it started. He said, I'm doing a bid in South Carolina though. She said, a bid? He said, yes, I'm locked up, boo. She said, for what? He sent a picture. He said, a body.
Yo.
That's from the prison cell.
Yeah.
Yo, no.
He looked like Safari. And he got all these books up there. So I started looking, I'm like, man, I'd be reading if I was in jail.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Ain't not much knowledge I would come out with, but he really in here trying to holler at women in jail,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
he killed somebody.
That's happened to me.
But oh yeah.
I had a few people from jail message me.
And what
From
they be
jail.
saying?
Plans,
What's
though,
they
like,
game?
I really don't know.
Do they try to hide it?
No.
Do they gotta tell you when they coming
will
out?
literally tell me at
Yeah.
the first message.
So hey, what's up? I'm in jail, but what's up?
Hey, what's good? I
Hey,
want to
what's
let you
up?
know.
Good. I'm in jail right quick, but what's
Listen,
up?
I got a picture one time too, right? And I think they were from the UK because the cell looked completely different. He had a TV, everything.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, oh, he living life in there.
Don't play Akon. They're gonna hit you. They're gonna hit you on your IG. They can be like, "Oh, I'm locked up. That's relatable, ma, because I am. So what's good?" Like what? What?
Now, is jail dick different? Does it look
Yeah,
different?
it looks different.
It looks different.
Wait, it looks different.
Yeah.
I mean, what does it look like?
I don't know. It looks different.
Did he hit you with?
I never heard anybody having a TV in their jail cell.
No.
like, right?
But you say it looked different.
No, I'm saying does jail dick.
Does a jail dick look
I
different?
did not hear you say
Oh, I
that.
I thought
you like over here. Yeah, it looks different.
I thought you were saying it had like an orange jumpsuit on it or
I'm
something.
like making a
Like,
joke over here. She said, yeah, it looks different. I'm like,
He sent a dick pic.
No. Okay, so what was your question?
is it more swole? Does it have orange?
He sent
Does
a
it have
dick
a little
pic.
orange outfit on his
He
dick?
sent a dick pic and said, I killed somebody, but you killing it. What's up?
Right?
I said, I killed somebody, but you killing it. What's up?
We should both be in here,
we should
man.
both be in here, Mom.
Oh my
You busting it
God.
open just like I did that jail, that bank.
If I had to be locked up with anybody, I want to be locked up with you, Mom.
These are good pickup lines.
What else you say?
I'm trying to get you this penetration from the penitentiary.
Dog.
You know, I will shank you with my dick if you allow me to.
Yeah, I'm trying to get 25 to life with you.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to give you some of this parole penis when I get paroled.
They gonna
You,
keep going.
you want me?
Oh my God.
You want me to?
right now? I'm gonna be honest.
You better call my
They gonna keep
PO.
going. They ain't gonna stop.
Cause I'm trying to give
They
you
gonna
some
stop. These
penis.
niggas ain't gonna stop.
Ew, okay.
Oh,
What
come
else
on.
we
For some more
Hey man,
tequila.
man, be hating, man.
I don't be hating. What
He-
you
he
talking
didn't
about?
know.
He ain't got jokes, so he
be
gotta say
hating.
that.
You know what I'm
How
saying?
am I hating?
Talking about what's next.
I'm
Hating.
just saying we done.
No,
What
we
you
wasn't
think?
done.
No,
We had more jokes.
Man, ain't nobody laughing at your shit.
Nah, their jokes are funny, especially his. Nah.
Come on, man. You stop
Got
hating.
it.
Stop
She like
hating.
dark humor.
She
so
like dark
his
humor.
good
Come on,
Yeah.
dog.
You lucky you got cute feet. We gonna
That's
get
good.
into that later.
You wanna
All right, we about to, so Cam, talk about the dating joint. And that'll lead straight into what we gotta talk about. So
All
let's get to
I
it.
wanted to say is normalize taking your nigga out on a date.
Hey man, come on man, clap
I've
it
done
up,
that
man.
plenty of times.
Come on man, clap it up. No
took a
one
nigga
taking
out
your
on a
nigga
date?
out on the date.
Like I see it all the time. Girls talking about take us out on dates. Take us like, hey, what about taking a nigga out
Yeah,
on a
take a
date?
nigga out
We
on a date.
like to be surprised too.
Yeah,
Taken
yeah.
out, be pampered.
Yeah, pick me up,
I'm
treat.
excluded from, you know.
You be taking niggas
Be
out on
outside in the AMG.
Yeah.
You know, I want to come outside.
dates?
I'm outside. in the
Yeah, you be
AMG,
outside
you
like
know?
this with the window rolled halfway
Yeah.
down. You, what's good?
Come out, open my door, let me get in. You know, say, oh, this is nice.
nice.
You know,
I
That,
like
that makes
this.
sense to me.
When the last time you took a nigga out on a date?
Around October.
Oh, that's good. That's good. You don't talk to him no more.
No, I took him out. I gave him a picnic though.
Oh, that's nice.
I
So you
thought you
picked
was
him
gonna
up?
say you gave him that pumpkin.
I told him to meet me. I told him to meet me at the park.
I mean,
That's bomb.
That's
That's
fire.
bomb.
That's
though.
good.
What food you had?
So he's a very picky eater. And I think he's like more towards like alkaline diet.
Oh, okay, that's tough.
So
yeah.
I made him a smoothie and I got mangoes.
My favorite fruit. Oh yeah.
Brought some water because he don't drink.
Okay.
Had my laptop ready for a movie. I had candles because I knew it was gonna
shit.
get like dark.
Okay.
Let me tell you something
also-
right now. None of that mattered because he was just on your Twitter page every time you was setting up, just looking. Yeah, fuck all this picnic shit.
That's fire. That's a fire. Date.
No, that's a fire
I
date.
didn't even finish, but it's okay. Go ahead.
That's a fire
No,
date.
keep going. No, keep
Finish
going.
it off.
No, finish it.
okay.
Finish it.
No, you
Finish
gotta
it. No,
finish it.
finish it.
Go
Finish
ahead.
it.
No, we want to hear the
I want-
rest. We want to hear the rest. Come
No,
on.
hear the
Please.
rest.
Come on.
He was hating.
No,
He always hating. I told you.
He
Wait,
hating. That's
wait.
hating ass Reggie.
I feel like he secretly wished it was him.
Come on, man.
So, it's
I have a woman in my life. I can't listen.
She don't take him out on dates.
Yeah, she don't
I
take him
was
out. She
gonna
don't
say-
like
take
that
him out
nigga.
on dates.
I was gonna say this when we had proper introduction. Listen, the reason, look, this woman right here, don't be doing research for a guest while your woman is in the same room as you.
That's your
Okay,
fault.
it's completely my fault.
It's definitely
Because
your
I'm
fault,
looking
bro.
at my phone. I was like, hey. She's like, oh baby, what you doing? Oh, I'm just looking at. I'm about to look up this
shit.
girl. She's coming on our podcast.
Yeah.
Let me look with you.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
That's solid. That's a good date right there. That's-
All I heard was, oh my god.
Tell her I said sorry.
No,
I'm
it's all
sorry.
right. It's just life. But you got
No,
to
she
finish
need
the
to
date.
look at it
Sorry.
like game film.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like,
Look, you can watch it together.
Look at it like
Yeah.
game film.
I have some couples. I have
think
some
it was
married
more-
couples that love watching me and
Okay.
they love me and I love them.
Oh
so.
shit.
Hell
man.
yeah. Well, maybe, we'll talk
But I
about it.
really want to hear the,
Yeah, no, I really want
the
the end of the date,
yeah,
though.
yeah.
You said what?
The end of the date. I really
Oh,
yeah.
damn, you really?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Normalize taking niggas out on dates.
Yeah, I want to hear
Yeah,
this.
I appreciate it.
You making
So,
me
please.
excited.
I bought a little plant or flower to put on the blanket.
Okay.
Oh,
succulent?
I
A succulent?
bought a picnic basket on Amazon. It was
That's
like
fire.
$50-$60.
shit.
It had like the little plates
You was
and
dropping
the
bags on this nigga.
the cups, everything. It was
You
a very
like them.
cute setup. I also bought a disposable camera
That
so we
gel
could take a
text
picture,
worked.
Oh shit.
so I could give it to him for
That
memories.
gel text.
It's getting better now.
Also brought Uno cards.
You brought-
because
okay,
I
see.
love playing games.
Come on. You did. Come on now. She said,
She got the Uno cards on deck.
Yes.
You trying to get some that?
Hold up.
She about 5.
Bam. There you go.
No, yeah, I love playing games like game night or take me to the
Yeah.
pool
That-
hall,
that's-
like
yeah.
any stuff like that. I'll take that
Okay,
over a
bet.
fancy dinner any day.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was pretty much the
Oh,
day.
that's
And
good.
what happened?
That's dope.
That's good.
What happened after that?
You know, got some dick.
All right.
Now we talking.
But funny, I
That's
didn't
what I'm
even
talking
mean literally
Now-
what
now
happened.
I
I mean
see-
why it didn't work out. But
Yeah,
you
but-
good?
No. Now I
good.
see why she was like, wait for the end of the
Wait
story.
for the end of the
That's
story,
why I
yeah.
would have really got into it.
She said,
that shit
got some
turned.
dick.
Of
Got some
course.
dick.
That
Yeah,
end of that turned into a fucking Marvel movie
At
for
the
me
park?
just now.
No, not at the park.
Oh, okay. I thought it was at the park.
Yeah.
Dick at the park.
Went back to-
Dick and dark at the park.
Are we getting into this now? Or
Oh yeah,
still
we
got
about
one
to
more
jump
topic?
into it.
Okay,
we
all right,
about
my
to
bad.
jump into it. All right, so
Can I get? I'm sorry. Can I get more tequila?
I'm be
I got
honest
you.
with you. That's
Or
that's the rest
or is
of
that
it.
the last
So
of
I
it?
just
Oh,
I just
shit.
want to give you a little sippy sip. You know what I'm saying?
We some
Okay.
cheap ass dates, y'all. Look.
Hey, listen.
Shit,
Hey,
we
no,
got a
hey,
woman-
we got drinks.
We got a woman that's bringing blankets and all this shit, sucking dick, and all we doing is giving one glass of
Hey,
drink.
man, listen, that's I got water.
It's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh no, I'm good with the water.
Okay,
Thank you.
all right, bet.
Shit, let me know. and I
So,
would've brought some over. My
ladies
bad.
and
okay.
I mean, we got some other stuff
I
in there.
appreciate you guys.
We
Like
got some
what?
other stuff.
Like what?
I think we got some dark in there. And I
Seen
think
some wine on top of the fridge.
and I think we might have some wine
we
in
could
there.
do wine too.
Oh, I'm about to jump into it. So if you want to grab
Oh,
that, yeah, Mr. Girlfriend, man, go grab that. Get your punk ass in there, do some work, husband. Take a cup. Don't forget that. Oh yeah, put y'all bald niggas to work. But I'm gonna just do a little intro while you gone. So, ladies and
my
gentlemen, this young lady right here. So the reason we wanted to bring her on is because we wanted to really. We've talked about OnlyFans and things and stuff like that on here, but I kind of wanted to really deep dive with somebody, no pun intended, on the topic of OnlyFans.
I'm fine with whatever.
And look at my cabinet, see if I might, or the back cabinet, it could be some more stuff in there, to be honest with you. But yeah, so we wanted to deep dive into OnlyFans. She goes by the name of Miss Sapphire. So we're just gonna start with where'd you get the name Miss Sapphire
Oh my
from?
god, it's so funny.
That's your birthstone?
It actually is, but I didn't know when I came up with the name, which was the crazy part.
Oh, okay,
So,
got you.
I was originally gonna wear a wig.
I like role play. I like wigs.
Well, cause I know that with every hairstyle I look different.
Gotcha.
So when I had big curly hair, I
Yeah.
look completely different.
I like the
when
short hair.
when I straighten it, I look different. When I have braids, I look different. So I thought about wearing a wig so that people won't really notice me.
Gotcha. Okay, that's fair.
Right.
That's fair.
So the wig that I had was blue, and I named her Sapphire. So
That's
that's where I
funny.
came up with
Gotcha.
Miss Sapphire.
Okay.
And then later on, I found out it was my birthstone. So it
Gotcha.
works out.
Okay, got you. All right, before we deep dive super in there, because I'm gonna wait for a man to get back. Where are you from? You know what I'm saying? How long you been in LA? Let's start with there. Let the people know where you from and how long you been out here.
I'm from Jersey.
I'm from Jersey,
Period.
North Jersey,
Yes.
North Jersey, cause
North Bergen, New Jersey.
North Bergen, New Jersey.
Can I be
Okay.
honest with you? Every time I've been to Jersey, it's been a bad time.
Yeah, it's like
Why?
it's been like Gotham City.
First
out
time we
there.
went, pulled over. Second time we went, hospital.
Yeah,
It was
yeah. Jersey.
I
Hadn't
don't
been
have
the
fond
best
memories of Jersey.
That's how I feel about Atlanta.
Damn. Yeah.
I lived there for 7 years.
Yeah, definitely been there for 7 years. Sometimes I felt like that.
I wanted to move there, and I went twice already. Both
Yeah.
bad experiences.
Damn,
I was
see.
just like, damn.
Yeah, that's not good.
Right.
It's not
It's
good.
just like,
And then, so what made you pivot and move out here?
okay, that's a good question.
Uh-huh.
I feel like, you know, when you like hit rock bottom,
Okay. Yeah.
and it's like you
Especially by
have
Dwayne
nothing
Johnson.
else to do,
Yeah.
but you just realize, like, you just start realizing that you can't heal in the same place that destroyed you.
That's out.
So that's
bars,
where
y'all.
I came. Like, that's literally where I got to. I got to the point where
was like,
I started feeling like that, and I'm like, okay, I really, really need to get out of here.
You know
'cause-
why? It was Jersey. I told you, I only have a bad experience in Jersey. I had to get out of there too.
Had to get the
Listen,
fuck out of there.
New York.
listen, but I am very proud to be from Jersey.
Yeah, no,
No,
for sure.
no.
Because it made me who I am, and I love the music.
I wear jerseys.
I love the culture. You say you.
Oh.
I used to eat at Jersey Mike's.
Yeah, Jersey
Oh
Mike's, you know what I'm
my
saying?
God.
Like, you
I
know,
like New Jersey Drive. That's
What's
a
your
good movie.
ethnicity?
I'm Puerto Rican.
Okay. So Puerto Rican.
Hey,
There
yeah.
you go. You got a little.
Thank you.
Got a little swig. We just going through her background. She, from Jersey.
Got you.
She
Talk
came up
about
with the
that.
name Miss Sapphire because when she started doing her OnlyFans, she was gonna wear a blue wig, and so she named it Sapphire. But it's also her birthstone.
Okay.
And she didn't know that
Until later on.
until later on.
So it worked out.
And then she was talking about pivoting from Jersey to LA. And so now, let's get to the nitty gritty.
Hold on. Did you start the career in Jersey?
No.
Okay.
Started out here when
Yeah.
you got to LA.
Before
So
you get there,
That's why I was gonna get there.
okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead.
Oh.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say. So, what did you originally move out here for?
Yeah,
did you
yeah,
come
yeah.
out here for acting, like a lot of people?
Okay,
or-
so that's I literally just came out here because I need to get out of Jersey. That's
Okay.
pretty much it. Like, I hit rock bottom.
You knew people out here or nah?
My brother so happened to he was looking for a roommate. He was out there for I think a year and some change before I moved.
Gotcha. Okay.
Or it was 2 years. It was something like that.
Yeah.
But he went for school. He came to do his last 2 years.
Okay.
So at that moment, like, he was looking for a roommate, so I kind of felt like it was meant to be. And I literally just booked a one-way a month from when I decided that. Just booked a one-way a month, and I didn't know, like, a one-way, and I did not know what the fuck I was gonna do. I just knew I had to get out of Jersey because I felt like if I didn't,
be trapped.
I would have stayed, and it would have went probably more down.
Gotcha.
That's how I felt
Gotcha.
at that moment.
So you would have went from rock bottom to up under the dirt.
Yeah, so I was like, I
you
just
know.
need to get out of here. Like, I'm over it. So
Can
I
you
only had a month to like
to like figure
get
everything out.
everything together and leave. When I got there, I knew that I didn't want to work for somebody else because I was already a dog walker in Jersey.
You was a dog walker.
Yeah, for 2 years.
You just heard about what happened to Lady Gaga's dog walker.
No, I
Yeah, he got
haven't.
shot 5 times. I mean, he alive.
I didn't know he got shot 5
Yeah,
times.
they stole the
yeah, they
dog.
stole the
I
dog.
saw they stole
But
the dog.
wait, why
Yeah,
did
shit.
he get shot though?
Because they
Because
They
I
trying to
he didn't
rob
give
him
up
for
the
the
dogs.
dogs.
Yeah, he
so
didn't
I
give
would
up
have
the
gave
dogs.
up immediately.
Oh, them dogs would
Fuck
have been
them
gone.
dogs.
Fuck them dogs. Yeah, they would have been gone.
Why he didn't give the dogs?
Because Lady Gaga dog.
Yeah, Lady Gaga would have been mad.
He's bugging.
I rather
Yeah,
be fired
yeah,
than shot.
exactly.
He bugging.
No, take this damn.
You know
Yeah.
what? Like, I heard when I was a dog walker, I heard stories of people getting fired because they will go inside someone's house
Yeah.
and make a sandwich. Like, who does that?
Wait. What?
That is the most
That's
random
all-
shit.
I'm gonna go inside their house and make a little
Right, and
sandwich
make a
real
sandwich
quick.
from their fridge. Like, that's just so weird.
My bad. But anyway, so you was the dog walker in New Jersey.
So I was yeah. So I was planning on trying to do that here, but didn't realize, oh, you need a car here, and I don't have
Yeah,
a
oh,
license.
yeah.
And I couldn't afford a car at that time, anyways. So I'm like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I also used to be a bartender, so I tried finding jobs as a bartender because that was the only job I would do working for somebody else.
Bartender.
Yes.
And you felt like you was already good at that.
Yeah, I was good, but
Yeah.
and I'm like okay with it because I know like I'm gonna be around like music
Yeah,
and people.
gotcha.
I'm like I need that. You
Yeah.
know, I can't just sit on that. It's like
What do
it's
you
gonna
grade
drive
the
me
drink
crazy.
he made for you?
Strong.
She said.
It was only straight, so
Yeah,
like how
sure,
can
sure,
I?
yeah.
I mean the
How
ice.
was the ice? The ice was straight. Okay.
Ice was cool.
It made the drink.
Bet. All right,
Yes,
bet.
so-
We got good ice, y'all. Hey, fuck you, man.
Well,
So-
can we backtrack 1 second?
Yeah.
Okay, go.
I just want to go back to Jersey because early life.
Mm-hmm.
You growing up. Are you from like the hood? What's up? Like where you? How'd you
I
grow
wouldn't-
up? What's
I wouldn't really call it the hood.
okay?
There's, like-
suburbs of Jersey.
It's kind of like in the middle.
Middle
in the
class.
middle? Okay.
Yeah, I feel like middle.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
it wasn't the hood, but it wasn't like the best. It
Okay.
was definitely in the middle.
You had both parents.
I had both parents. Yeah.
You know I'm trying to dig because you know
No,
the
that's good. No.
stereotype.
No,
Like
for
the
sure.
That's okay.
stereotypical thing is to say like, oh, women that jump into like any type of porn or
Yeah,
anything
yeah.
have a terrible upbringing
Yeah.
or something like that. Or I'm trying to figure out was there anything you could explain as much as you want.
Okay,
but.
so a lot of people always told me that I was lucky to have two parents. But I don't necessarily think always having two parents is healthy either, because they could both be toxic.
That's true.
So
Some niggas just stay. Some people just stay together. Yeah, the type of parent. Yeah.
Yeah. So if I have one parent who was amazing, that beats having two toxic parents.
Yeah.
That's how I
Yeah,
see it.
Yeah, no.
And so when a lot of people used to say I was lucky, I'm like, no.
So that's how you feel. Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, I feel like since I was a little girl, like everybody around me tried to put me in a box, and I was very gullible when I got let out into the world, and I got let out like when I was like 19. So I went through a lot of shit because I had to learn everything on my own. So I always felt like I've been kind of alone.
Okay.
So nobody was giving you game. Nobody was telling you. Putting
Not
you on,
really.
No
I didn't
older
really
brother,
have.
sister, nothing like
I
that.
have two older sisters and a younger brother.
Okay.
My two older sisters kind of like, they were overprotective, but they didn't really like. I feel like they didn't even know any better.
Gotcha.
So
Yeah,
it's kind of like, what can they teach me? And I've seen them a lot. I've seen them do a lot of things in front of me as a little girl. So I've seen a lot.
Okay.
I've seen a lot at a young age. I knew a lot at a young age.
Okay.
Did you saw fucking at a young age?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What-
Okay.
So, do you remember when you seen your first like porn? Oh yeah, let it on out.
Listen, I had a girl
Let it
tell
on
me
out.
one time that when she was like 5 years old,
Oh, I don't feel.
she
I
got
don't feel bad. I don't feel bad.
she got
Say that?
caught humping a bear.
Oh.
Got you.
Her,
Yeah.
She like
Okay,
I guess she was getting
I beat
turned on
her.
at an early age.
I beat her.
What?
I beat her.
You beat her?
You beat her.
Yes,
By
I beat
age?
her.
By
Yes.
oh shit.
What age were you humping
No,
a bear?
no, not by age, but by what I did.
Okay,
at 5 years old.
Oh Lord.
We waiting.
This was by yourself though.
This by
Yeah,
yourself,
I'm waiting
yeah.
actually.
And
Go
the
ahead.
crazy thing is nobody forced me. Nobody convinced me.
Yeah, that's
So it's
Yeah.
I know like it's very triggering because it's like
Just making
5
sure.
years
Yeah, just
old.
making
Were you
sure. Yeah, yeah.
forced? No,
Yeah.
this is the crazy part, and I don't ever talk about it. But yeah, I ate pussy at 5 years old.
At 5 years
Yeah.
old?
Yeah,
I did not expect
That-
that.
yeah, that's not what I
know,
expected to come
know,
out.
I
That's
was
not what I
a very
expected.
curious kid.
Got you. So
But wait, no. You gotta break that down.
because you can't jump
So-
from because you had to have seen
I've
something.
seen a lot of porn at that age, so
Oh,
I've seen
shit.
a lot of like girl on girl, and I guess as a little kid I was like, oh, why are they moaning like this? Why do they
That's-
feel
okay.
good? I was like
Okay.
really like paying attention to how they were feeling.
Where-
it
like,
seemed
where-
like they felt good. So
You found the porn.
on those channels
Like the
late at
channel, okay.
night.
Like oh yeah, oh I know the channel. We know the channels.
What you talking about?
Oh, we know
I
the
was a
channels.
very smart
Damn, that's crazy.
But how
and
old was the
curious
person
kid.
you ate the pussy of?
Like a year older than me.
Okay, all right. I mean, I was just making sure this ain't no
Yeah.
like older person,
Yeah.
someone like a teacher saying, "Hey."
We were curious kids.
Okay.
I've heard of that before,
Okay.
honestly. Like, you know, there's a thing called kids, like a play or something like
Yeah,
that.
you see
Like,
something,
a
like
lot
you
of
literally
kids try-
see something, and then you're gonna question
Yeah.
it,
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Kids kids literally are sponges.
No, for sure, because like you see, I remember being younger and like coming across magazines or something. I see something I'm like, what's that? And I remember being at the playground and this girl asked me, she was like, let me see. I was like, let
I
you
was
see.
that kid.
She was like, let me see.
That's
And I was
hilarious.
like, let you
was
see.
that
And I was
kid,
like,
'cause I was so curious.
You were curious.
Yeah, I
and
didn't
I
know
was
curious
educating
honestly.
too. I was
Yeah.
like, this is
Playing doctor.
Yeah, that happened to me
Yeah,
in
yeah.
preschool.
Yo,
Girl, we
that's
said, "Let
so
me see." I'm like,
crazy.
"Hey, you ain't got a,
Yeah.
you ain't got a wee wee."
yeah,
You ain't got wee-wee,
wee-wee, yeah.
No,
And
everybody has that.
I think we all had that
that.
experience, but it's just I didn't know that's what you was about to say. So that's interesting. Okay, so now we can fast forward.
Yeah.
So
Well,
you-
before we fast forward, because I'm just very curious. Like,
Yeah.
so you feel like that moment in your life, that obviously kind of shaped a little bit of where you were kind of going, right? You were
I
very
don't know.
sexual,
I wasn't.
It was at the
I
beginning.
didn't
But she's so
like-
young, so it could have been just curiosity.
Yeah,
it might
I
not
think-
have
I
been
think-
straight
yeah.
curiosity.
Honestly, I think it was just straight curiosity.
Because you don't even know what's going on.
But did you
Yeah.
at that age? Yeah, because you're so young, man. But okay, so
I didn't lose my virginity until 16.
Okay.
Okay.
So
I was
so it's not like you was at
surprised.
5 and then was like, oh God,
Yeah.
it just
Yeah.
happened and then you know. Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so there
I
was
see
a
what
big
you're
gap.
saying.
I was
Okay,
surprised. I thought I would lose it sooner
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I was so curious.
Yeah.
But no, I also really believed in I just wanted the one.
Oh, so you
So-
you
You
are
that Disney princess
Yeah.
mentality.
Yeah, so
Got
that's
you.
why
That
I
shit
kind of
fucked up the
helped.
game.
Oh, that shit
man.
fucked up the
I know,
game for a
right?
lot of
A
people.
lot of women
A lot
fucked up out there.
For a lot of
thinking they
people
gonna
in
find
general,
this
yeah.
prince. This nigga works at Walmart.
Oh yeah, he work at Walmart. He got a nice blue vest.
That nigga, hey, you can find you a nigga that work at FedEx.
Hey,
He delivers.
Look,
He'll treat you like a queen.
he delivers.
I mean, I guess that's why I'm glad it didn't work that way for me.
Got you.
Because
Okay.
I do know someone that is married to the person she lost it to. And I feel like
okay.
I always wanted that. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
I always wanted that. But now that I have this, I realize, like, how do I know what type of person I like? Or
you
what I
haven't.
like if I only had one person.
Because you feel like it might not have lasted long.
yeah,
Because
but
like my
you
grandma
you don't get to experience
What's
shit.
wild to me, my
You get
grandma
what I'm
just
trying
told
to say?
me today, her birthday is today, and she just turned 75, and she was like, and I celebrated, me and your granddad celebrated our anniversary last week. I was like, wait, how many years is that? She was like 60.
That's crazy.
60.
God bless them, but I just feel like
That's that time though.
But
That's
let me
that
say,
time.
do you
That's
feel
it.
like they
It's
love
a-
each other? Like, not love each other. Do you feel like they like each other? Two different
I
things,
don't know.
love and
Yeah,
like.
I don't know how much. I think my grandma, yes, my granddad is a Aries jackass.
Oh, so that's where you get it
wait,
from.
what's your sign?
Aries.
That's where he gets it
Aries
from.
Yeah, yeah.
What's your sign?
I'm what is it again?
Leo.
Leo
What is
Virgo.
it
I'm on the
again?
cusp.
This nigga said, "What is
Oh,
it?"
I
again?
do remember that.
Yeah. We
I
talked about that,
remember
right?
Yeah, because I'm a Virgo.
Right.
Yes. And I have
Baby,
a lot
we
of
talked
Leo.
about that on set. All
I got
right,
it.
wasn't nothing.
I got a
It was
Virgo
on set.
moon.
I got a Leo moon. So I have 5 Leos on my chart. I'm a Virgo with a Leo moon, rising,
Oh,
Mercury,
shit.
Oh,
Jupiter, and
shit.
Venus.
Oh, that's
Okay.
fire. That's
I
fire.
feel like we might like
My moon is Taurus.
because you're like in the cusp, but so you have both for sure.
Yeah.
But I have both for sure
My
too.
moon's in Taurus.
And I
That's
feel
all know.
crazy sometimes. Do you feel
But-
crazy sometimes?
I'm a little crazy sometimes.
No,
but
he just stupid.
I'm able to.
He definitely stupid.
This nigga waited so long to come in. That shit sounded fun.
Perfect pocket. He definitely stupid.
What's your sign?
Yes.
Earth sign? No.
Gay.
But that's why, look, it's funny you say that because my
it's a
moon's in
peace sign.
Taurus, so people think
Okay,
I'm more
but
of a
you know what?
Taurus.
You could relate
Cam
more to
sign
your
is-
moon than your sun. You could definitely relate more to your moon than your sun.
people say I act like more like my moon sign.
That makes sense because you were giving me Earth sign vibes.
It's just a lot though, man, because they got numerology.
I'm
too,
an
right?
Aries though.
You're Aries.
Gang.
But everyone say they never can guess I'm an Aries because they say I'm different from all Aries.
Yeah.
So then
Well,
when
not
I tell
all.
them
A
I'm
lot of, but they
Not
say a lot
all.
of Aries is real like spicy, like real.
No, okay, so I know what Aries, but his moon is in Scorpio.
mine's in Taurus, and everyone
He's
say I act more
very
like a
chill and
Taurus.
quiet.
Yeah,
Like
mine's a
he's
Virgo.
very chill and quiet. But then I've seen his like high side too. But he has like the balance. So I haven't seen you turn up, so I don't know.
Oh,
It
you
might
never.
come
Oh,
out.
you don't know about Cam?
It's a
Let
little
me
late
tell
for me.
you.
I've been up since 4.
That boy Cam.
My energy's a little down.
But I say, but my like I said, my grandparents were married 60 years. We not doing that no more. Like people not.
Yeah.
I mean,
Some
you can't
people-
say you're not doing
I know
that.
high
I
school.
know a lot of
sweet-
people-
I know high school
That's not-
sweethearts.
That's not the standard.
We'll see if they make
It's
60
It's not the
years. It's not the
standard.
standard.
They
Yeah.
still going strong. They look in love.
That's
too.
good.
Who?
That's good. He
I
said
know some high school sweethearts, and they
good.
look in love.
That's sweet.
like-
3 more years.
Awesome.
No, no.
more years.
They just
2.5.
they just had a baby, and
Two
they
and a
even
half.
more in love looking.
Oh,
yeah.
two, yeah.
Look,
Just
how
had a baby?
How
Oh, yeah,
many
2.5.
babies Kanye and Kim got?
That's different.
How's it different?
Yeah.
You knew that
That
was
Your
gonna
Your
last.
poor
You knew
friend
that was
in
gonna
Florida
last.
compared to Kanye and her rich ass
And he's
husband.
white.
It's the
It's gonna
same exact
last.
comparison.
Their daughter named North. That marriage went south.
Oh
But
Come on, man. Come on. That's actually
You got one. You got
Good
one.
one.
He don't usually get them, but he got them one.
shut your ass up, nigga.
Oh my god.
But okay, so you out here in LA. You didn't. So did you find a bartending job?
No. So okay,
Okay.
that's where we are.
Boom.
Oh, you
Yeah.
know, good
There we
memory.
go. Let's get it.
She was about to get like
Oh, yeah.
I
Okay.
forgot.
Look, where was I?
No,
And then
forgot.
I was here.
I couldn't find a bartending job. I quickly realized that they cared about looks.
Yeah.
And at that time, I didn't even know how to put lashes on.
Gotcha.
Didn't put makeup on. I was very natural.
Were you a
So-
tomboy or?
I grew up as a tomboy.
Okay.
Yeah, but just I don't know. I've always been natural. Even when I was like modeling in Jersey, everything was always natural.
Yeah.
So I quickly realized that that's the reason why they weren't hiring me, because every time I went on these interviews, I was looking at the other girls that were working there, and everything was like perfect. Perfect makeup, perfect hair, perfect body. I'm like, oh, that's not me. So yeah, my friend had introduced me to OnlyFans. She was the only person that I knew that had one.
'Cause this was 2 years ago at the time.
It's gonna be 2 years in May.
Okay, so close. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's gonna be 2 years in May.
Okay.
So she introduced me. I was already selling videos on Snapchat, but when I first started, I was only showing my boobs.
Hold on, but what was am I missing the, like, how did you get
like
comfortable?
Yeah.
Okay, well, good question. Sorry. Before I started OnlyFans, I always was like half naked on Instagram.
Okay. Oh, okay. So you
that's
already
you
were just warming up.
I kind of that's just who I was.
Got you. Yeah.
Were you inspired by anybody? Like Rihanna showing out on Instagram?
No, because I was like half naked on the internet since my MySpace days.
You're naturally.
You're funny. But not a lot of people are like comfortable.
No, for sure. Yeah.
I feel like when I started, it wasn't, I don't know, like a lot of girls weren't half naked on social media.
Yeah.
And I was one of the first ones to do that, because I started doing that in MySpace days.
Oh shit.
And I didn't care.
Damn, MySpace days.
Yes, I was young, but I was just always comfortable in my body. I always liked being half naked.
Gotcha. Okay.
I always felt like empowered that way. Yeah, like it just felt right.
Did you have followers and stuff too? Did you go on
free to nip?
I used to be big on MySpace. I used to have like 20
was popping on MySpace.
Yeah,
Hey,
you OG in this.
OG out here. She ain't playing with y'all. She ain't playing with y'all niggas.
What was your
MySpace
name?
Since MySpace, bitch.
What was your MySpace name?
I kind of forgot. Oh wait, no, Miss Violet.
So
you went from Violet to Sapphire.
Yes, I have a lot of alter egos.
Okay,
so,
gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Miss Violet sound like an old ass lady. That sound like some lady with a bunch of cats, and just to find out she busting it open.
Oh yeah, Violet's pie.
She like she got a Venus flytrap.
I got famous on YouTube off of that name, so a lot of people know me as Violet.
Violet. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Cool. So then you was selling titties on Snapchat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Boom. Back to that.
How much were you selling these titty pictures for? I just need to know your price range.
Oh.
Well, it's probably titties and
it wasn't
pictures
even like
and videos.
pictures. It was like videos.
Videos. You just rubbing the titties?
I used to sell that for like $100.
You just sell titties for $100. That's dope.
That's
solid.
pretty good. A lot of women giving out their titties for free.
Wait.
Okay.
That's true.
That's
but
yeah.
I know it was a lot, but I feel like because I first started exposing myself, really, people were buying at a high price.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Sure.
Because they had been already looking. They was like, I want to see them titties. And then that day went up and it's like, it's time for me to see them titties.
And I feel like that's the only reason to pay. You got to be attached to the person.
Yeah.
Like you already got to be attracted and like I like this person.
Oh, yeah.
Then I'll pay. Yeah. Versus this, like someone just selling titties.
I've been having fans
since
for
MySpace.
2 years strong. During this, like,
Man.
even when I wasn't showing pussy, they were still there, and they're still here to this day. Like, they really love me.
Wow,
that's a connection.
That's
that's
great,
because I wasn't even showing pussy. So the people that are still here when I wasn't showing pussy.
Now, did you have like, you know how in the barbershop they got like fade $15, line up $10. So did you have like prices like that, like video do this, or did you just say, hey, look, y'all send me requests type of thing?
Nah, it was just you subscribe to my OnlyFans and I had all the videos on.
No, for Snapchat. For Snapchat.
Oh, I used to post on Snapchat, just with like emojis.
Gotcha.
Covering it, and then I'm like, if you want it uncensored,
boom.
Yeah.
You should have
the
put
little
it on
tease.
here.
That's
You
like
should have put the.
That's like putting out a movie trailer first.
Yeah.
If you were selling them for
here
like,
come, if you want to see it.
Yeah.
if you were selling it for 100, you should have put 50, so they know what it's price.
That's hilarious.
That's a cover up.
Now,
you get
So
Now
then,
let me- okay, go ahead.
So then Snapchat ended up deleting me.
Okay, yeah. they
Even
behave-
though I
they
wasn't
behave.
showing anything, but
still, it's what you're insinuating, I guess.
yeah, I guess. But they deleted me, so after that, I was like, "Fuck, what am I gonna do? Like, I need to pay these bills. I'm already living in LA."
And you
So
were
how
paying
much
the bill-
were you making a month off just the
Off Snap.
Snapchat titties?
Not that much,
Okay.
but enough to pay my bills at the time.
Do you have a ballpark?
What does that mean?
Like a ballpark number?
like a number, average.
Like an average, you might.
A guesstimate of what you were making
I would
monthly off Snapchat.
say 600 to
That's
1,000.
That's solid.
Okay.
That's solid. Okay. That's
Yeah.
solid. I'm about to start showing my titties on Snapchat.
How much? You have to do your balls.
Okay, yeah.
So-
And then you do a cam set.
How
Put
much?
50
How
and
much?
50 on it.
$25.
You got Cash App?
Yeah.
I knew it. I definitely use Cash App.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. Okay, so then you transition to OnlyFans. Your
Yeah,
friend showed you
so
OnlyFans.
once they deleted my Snapchat,
Yeah.
I felt like, okay, I have no choice.
Yeah.
So I got on OnlyFans. And at first, I wasn't really making that much money because I was only promoting it on Instagram.
Okay.
So I really was like struggling. There was like 2 months that I was short on rent, and it was to the point where I was like, I need to figure something out.
But when you first went to OnlyFans, were you just uploading the video, the
Titty
titties?
videos.
yeah, it was just only
Okay,
titties.
so it's just titties.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So then my friend, the same one that put me onto OnlyFans,
Yeah.
she suggests for me to get on Twitter. I was never on Twitter,
Gotcha,
and she was
yeah.
like, that's where the
That's where,
OnlyFans
yeah.
community is at.
Gotcha.
So I'm like, all right, cool, I'll get on Twitter, even though I was being stubborn at first.
Yeah.
And the reason why is because I knew once I got on Twitter
It was gonna pop
that
off.
people were gonna find out about what I do
Yeah.
right away, and I didn't know if I was ready for that.
Gotcha.
So it was kind of like, pay these bills.
Or worry about these people.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, fuck it, I gotta get on Twitter. So once I got on Twitter, it opened up my eyes to like a whole new world.
Damn.
I was just like
Like as soon as you got on there, or
yeah,
like,
I just saw so many people doing it. Like I even knew friends. I didn't even know friends that they were
was dope.
doing
Yeah,
it.
my
And I'm like,
bookmarks are filthy.
I'm
yeah.
like on the
Yeah,
timeline and I see her.
new
Right.
a dick in my mouth.
On Twitter?
A whole new
I'm gonna be
world
honest with you. My bookmarks are filthy.
Oh, yeah, my
so
bookmarks
I know what
disgusting.
you
I-
talking about.
Listen, there was a girl that I know, and I
Yeah.
saw she just popped up on my timeline, and her pussy was just showing. I'm like,
Oh yeah, Twitter. Yeah, Twitter let it out.
so that's what really like opened me up. I'm like, wow, there's people out here.
Yeah.
Out here like doing their thing, they're showing their pussy.
Gang
I
life.
feel better now because
Yeah.
I was just so afraid at first because I'm like, damn, a lot of people don't do this and they're
Yeah.
gonna judge me
Yeah,
and
yeah.
whatever the case is. But I
So
felt
that kind of
so
inspired you.
yeah, it did.
Got you.
I'm not gonna front, it did.
That's
So
good.
what I
Free the
did was
lips.
like for the next 3 months, I kind of just sat back and just watched like the top earners or people that
so
were
you-
making money.
So that's
I was
you did that
just-
market
Oh,
research.
yeah,
Oh,
She got a
yeah.
little movie.
Yeah,
I'm imagining
yeah.
her at the computer.
Oh, yeah, she
checking
researched.
things
She
over
like,
here,
yeah.
researching. Okay.
She like,
So
yeah.
I was
Right,
just,
look,
I
look,
was
look,
kind of
look,
just
look,
studying.
Look, she don't even, her eyes don't even move.
You know what's funny? I could picture you guys in my brain because I feel like that's exactly what I've been doing in my brain.
Hilarious, yo.
Yep.
But that's
Yeah.
cool.
No,
So
that-
you really were putting in
that's a
some
business,
time
yeah.
and research
I'm a
into
Virgo.
this.
This is a
Yeah.
business.
Hello.
Fucking hustler.
It's a
That's what I'm talking
business.
about.
Yeah, that's
She from
that's
Jersey.
dope.
And I'm from Jersey.
Come on,
period.
now.
Come on,
on,
son.
man.
Come on, son.
She had on
Nah,
Tim's while
yeah.
she was researching and talking.
Butt naked with Tim.
Shining, fucking brushing her Tim's.
The thing is, every time I decide to do something and go all in, I go all in.
Gotcha.
So
Okay, let me ask
Literally.
you this. So at that time when you hit a little rough patch, right? Would you been comfortable if a man? Were you ever looking for possibly like a man? Would you been okay if a man swung in? It's like, yo, I'll take care of you. I got you on everything.
No, I'm not
You
that
know?
type of
You
guy.
always want to be independent. You always wanted that.
yeah, I'm not used to a guy taking care of me.
Gotcha.
And every time I gave the opportunity to a guy, they always use that
Like a
against
power?
me. It's like a power. I don't like it.
Yeah.
And I've had my power taken away from me from men my whole life that I don't like it. I don't
You
like
don't
it.
fuck with that. Yeah, yeah.
Hell yeah. I'd rather have money. You have money. You could take care of yourself. Cool. I could take care of myself.
Remember, she take
Now-
niggas on dates.
She take niggas on bed. Yeah.
She takes niggas
Yeah.
for picnics, man.
That's a date. Okay. Don't hate on me. Don't hate on me.
Listen, I'm telling you,
She got
every
some
day you
big
can
dick.
say what you want. It's
She got
nice,
some big dick on that picnic.
but that's what the nigga got on his mind. He
It's a
got on
picnic.
how can
But so after the 3 months, you was like, all right, it's time to get to it.
Yeah. So I just sat back.
Yeah.
I would literally was like, okay, what sells? That's what I want to
Gotcha.
know.
Okay.
What sells?
Marketing.
But then I also had to keep in mind that I know everybody is different.
Yeah.
So not what I do is might not work for the next girl.
Yep.
Okay, so I took that into consideration, and I'm like, all right, I don't have the best body, but people love my face.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew BJ videos was gonna
A+
sell.
face.
So, and I'm good at it. So I'm like, all right, cool. I get to show my
BJ
face.
stands for a
People-
blowjob for those who were wondering.
The Guk
Yeah, the
3000.
Guk 3000. The
Guk-
gargle. Yeah.
What is that? What'd you say?
The Guk
blowjob.
3000.
BJ. She said,
BJ's.
I was letting the fans
People
know.
know what BJ.
You know,
is.
you never know. They might have thought it was the restaurant. 'Cause
They
got
may think
BJ.
it's
Oh,
the
that's
food
hilarious.
store.
Yeah.
All right.
So I actually started with BJ videos.
Okay.
I knew I was good at it. I knew
Now-
my face.
Now let me ask. Now, when starting with these videos,
Mm-hmm.
did you have to set it up with like a boyfriend or guy you were dealing with type of thing?
So I started off with doing a BJ video with a guy that I used to deal with.
Okay.
And
Gotcha.
he wanted to like see me, and I'm like, I'm broke. You're not gonna pay for my Uber there.
For sure.
So here's an idea. The only way I will go to your house right now is if you allow me to record it from my OnlyFans.
Yeah. So what time you gonna be over here? So I make sure.
So then
no
I
face.
told him,
His
yeah,
face
of
not
course.
Oh.
He's like, he said, I don't want my face showing. I have
okay.
tattoos. I don't want my tattoo showing. I'm like, that's fine. I allowed him to control.
Oh, that's solid. That's
Because for him
Yeah.
to feel comfortable.
Yeah, that's
and
respectable.
Yeah, that's respectable.
I have respect, so
Right. Nice.
that's what he did, and that
Get
was
barter.
at
You know what I'm
first.
saying? Listen.
Yeah,
Get your dick sucked, but you got it.
yeah.
Okay, so that you started off with the now when you started off with the BJ videos, were you charging a certain price for those videos?
I kind of threw it up. I threw like a preview.
On Twitter?
Yeah. No, not both on Twitter, but then
Yeah.
a longer preview on OnlyFans.
Okay.
And I was selling it separately.
Okay.
At first, yes.
Gotcha.
I think I was selling it for 60, maybe 80, around
Okay.
there.
Okay.
Actually 80. I think it was 80.
So you had the preview out there, and the niggas was like, "All right, let me go ahead." And
Yeah.
Now,
need
do
the full
you
thing.
ever do sales? Because I would say like, hey, get this while the sale goes down. Watch me go down. With the sale.
We do a lot of sales. So that's another thing. When I said I sat back and
Yeah, really.
I realized that a lot of OnlyFans content creators was using a lot of sales, so I started doing that too. It helped a lot. I had to bring down my price because I started off with $25.
So that was to subscribe.
Yeah, I
25,
started off
okay.
with 25 because I
That's
was
not
prideful.
bad.
I was like, no, I deserve more than 25.
Yeah.
But when I realized that top earners had $10 a month and they were making so much money, I was like, okay,
this makes sense.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to someone that's already successful with what they're doing, like what I'm trying to do. So I'm gonna listen to them.
And I would assume it's because those guys subscribe to multiple channels, so if it's cheaper, the more likely they're like, okay, I can afford 10 here, 10 here, 10 here.
And it gives you more subscribers. The lower
The
you go.
lower you go, yeah. So
It gives you a lot more.
So did you have a lot more subscribers once the price went down?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So my money was going up monthly.
Yeah.
And then when January hit, January of 2020,
Yeah.
that's when I finally showed my vagina.
That's okay. That's when you came out, you know what I'm saying?
I was like, Happy New Year's.
Yeah.
I led with that. Yeah, I was.
You said of
very
2020?
nervous. Yeah.
Damn, right before the pandemic
Oh
too.
yeah, brought the Christmas box to New Year's.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it.
Yeah. I kind of was nervous, like showing. I was nervous to show my vagina for so long, so it was kind of like a big deal for me.
So
Put the flaps on the map.
But when I did it, my money went up like crazy.
Oh yeah, so
Oh yeah, my money went up, and like every month after that, it just kept.
So when you first did it,
kept going up.
how did you feel like when you first put it out? Like, did you like
I felt
keep
like-
checking and looking, or
No. I felt like a weight came out of my shoulders
Okay,
because I was like insecure about my pussy.
Gotcha.
Why?
Okay.
'Cause it's
it doesn't
dark.
look typical to
Because it's dark.
Man, y'all need to stop this, man.
Yeah.
I like a
dark,
little brown
yeah.
shade.
It's a chocolate pussy.
Yeah, man. Anytime.
Come on now.
Listen, your complexion type girls, most of y'all
Little
have like that
5 o'clock
little
shadow
like
on the-
it's like a nice little what do they call it in Photoshop? Gradient.
gradient?
Yeah, a little gradient. That's what they call it. It like
Little 5
fades
o'clock
into a
shadow.
different.
Well, nice, man. Yeah. Come on now.
all that
this
shit,
goes
man.
back to
Like the
where
shade under the
I
tree.
was raised though, because you know how you asked me like if I was raised in the hood.
Yeah.
Okay, I was raised in an area where most of the people were white passing Hispanics.
Gotcha. Okay.
I'm Afro Latina,
Gotcha,
right?
yeah.
So I didn't look like them.
Oh, that
And
afro
I-
pops out in the booty
Yeah.
area.
Right.
No.
It shows up. It shows up in the booty area.
Booty dark meat.
So I felt like every guy that I liked never liked me, and then I always took notice on the girls that they liked, and it was always
the
girls that
light.
had straight hair or lighter
Gotcha.
skin.
More
So
on the whiter side.
yeah,
I feel
and then
like
it was I heard guys like growing up always telling me they like pink nipples, so I didn't like my nipples because they're
Brown.
dark.
Brown nipples are the best nipples.
Y'all
Brown.
weak ass niggas stop telling people you don't like brown nipples. What's wrong with y'all?
Before you keep going,
Period.
them
Nah.
niggas that you like that didn't like you, they hitting you up now.
they
ain't
hit you up
Oh,
now.
for sure.
Yo, they hitting you up.
Looking for the brown nips and
I've been
brown
telling
lips.
these
Go back to your
niggas
pink nipples.
for
Go back to your
like
pinks.
10 years at least.
sure.
I'm a fan of brown.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of
Yeah.
brown.
Brown liquor, brown nipples.
Yeah,
Brown
brown
women,
Exactly.
brown.
So-
Except the
all
Cleveland
that.
Browns. We don't fuck
Brown
with them,
Johnny,
man.
yeah, we don't like Cleveland Browns, but everybody
We don't
else
like
is-
Cleveland Browns. We don't like Dookie. We don't none of that.
But no. So I understand.
Yeah, so
but
that's why I was insecure about my
Gotcha.
nipples and my pussy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Because I would go on Twitter and see all these other girls, and I'm like, oh my god, they got pretty nipples and pretty
let
pussy,
that
and
brown
I
out.
was like insecure about mine. But
Gotcha.
once I dropped the picture, I got a lot of good feedback, and I was like, damn, I guess my pussy is pretty.
Honestly, guys
Brown
like it
for
from
the
the
win.
back. There's no better view from
Oh,
vagina
yeah,
from
That's
the back.
and you know
From the
what's
back.
funny?
Straight from
the
the
That
back.
was
You
the
know
picture I dropped.
There-
It
oh,
was
see,
from the
come
back.
on. Yeah.
That's when the analytics just go
From the back attack.
That shit like the stock
Yeah.
market.
Yeah.
Oh, it's from the
What?
back.
All you see is
From the back.
green. It's going from the stock
Nigga,
market.
She was right next to goddamn GameStop when she dropped that picture, nigga.
GameStop. Wow.
Stock
That's
went
funny.
up.
A game box, nigga. Let's go. But
Yeah.
so you did the pitch. So boom. So let's maybe you can fast forward a little bit. OnlyFans starts doing good. So now you're making enough money to pay rent and things like that. Oh, yes. Once the pandemic hit, is that when it went
That
up some
probably
more?
helped.
Is that-
Pandemic helped.
Actually, not for me.
Really?
Really?
Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 2020, we're still on 2020.
Mm-hmm.
May of 2020 was the highest I went, and I hit 7K in a month.
Okay.
So then at that point, I gave myself a goal to hit 10K by my birthday in September.
Yeah.
But after May, it just stood at 6K.
Even after the stimmies?
Yes, it was just like 6K like
Yeah.
this.
They were
just-
stingy with the stimmies.
Now, I was frustrated at this
Yeah,
point
yeah, yeah.
because it
And you
was
still
after
doing
my
videos
birthday.
and
Yeah,
all
it
that?
was
Right,
after
had to
my
close the
birthday.
flaps.
I was going hard at this point. I was doing full scenes. I was fucking, sucking, all this. Like I was doing full
Everything.
scenes.
Yeah.
I started getting frustrated because I'm like, fuck, like I didn't hit
Yeah,
the
yeah.
goal by my birthday even after January 2021.
Oh, we back. Uh-oh.
Period. So January 2021, I made 9,500. I was 500 away from my
Okay.
goal that I've been trying
you
to
do
hit
something
for
different?
Yeah.
months.
Do you know what you did?
I don't know.
Well, I'll
It's
tell you what
just
happened.
like-
In January, the stock market shot up.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's true.
So
Well,
niggas had
I'm
no money.
telling you, she was right next
That's
to
true.
GameStop
No, no, yeah,
with
that's-
the stocks. I'm
January,
telling you,
that
she
shit went
popping
crazy.
off.
Yeah, that shit was
That's
wild in
probably
January.
what
It went
happened
crazy.
because I had no idea how I went from 6,000 to
three,
almost
yeah.
10,000.
That's a
Like
3K
I was
jump.
500 away from
Did it
10K.
go down this month?
Wait, so
Okay.
Okay.
then February comes.
Yeah.
I hit 11K.
Come on now.
Period.
Balling on y'all niggas.
Let's go.
Come on, we
man.
put the brown on the map.
Okay.
Y'all niggas.
Listen. 11K a month.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Solid.
y'all, women that listen,
Okay,
y'all want to
now
give it
wait.
away silhouette challenge for free.
Hold on.
And
She said, well,
I'm sure we gonna go into the ups and
She
downs
getting-
of the fuckery.
She getting silhouette. That's
Okay,
good.
all right. Bro, I'm gonna throw this microphone at you.
that's good. That's solid. Solid.
Go ahead.
No, this is funny. All right. I'm not gonna front. This month has been really bad.
Let me tell you. Wait.
That's solid.
And the reason I tell you,
Yeah, yeah.
last 2 weeks in the stock market,
it's been
it
bad.
went down.
Yeah, it's been bad.
Like
Your
it went
pussy's
down.
on the stock
It
market.
went down.
Yeah.
It's on
Look,
the
it's on the
bad
stock
day.
market.
It went
Pussy stock
down.
market.
The stock market went down 10%. So niggas' money was down.
Okay.
So they was
That makes
panicking.
sense.
They
So,
need the NAS.
if you follow stocks,
you
you know when you're gonna have good months. April, you'll be back because
Yeah.
April is gonna go back up.
On the S Pussy 500.
So
Yeah.
I want to mention this.
a lot of
because
niggas
a
that
lot
do
of
stock
people-
fuck with you. That has to be what it is. When they
Probably.
stocks are
The
up,
Nasdaq
they like,
was
okay.
down, but it's gonna go back
Scammers
up
too.
in April.
Scammers love me.
Oh yeah, they be like, Mr. Miss Sapphire, and then let me get this goddamn credit card right
quick.
quick.
Trying to pay my bills. I'm just looking at them like, what do you want?
Well, March might not be bad. You know,
April gonna go back up. We gonna check back in after April.
After April.
I'm gonna go back up.
So now
probably have a
I want to
good
get
May.
into some logistical
Are we caught
things.
up to date though?
Yeah,
Everything?
so this
Pretty
is
much.
this
We here
2021.
now, right?
We here now,
Yeah,
or you got some more.
But I wanted to just mention
Okay.
how like that should tell you, like that should show you that OnlyFans is not easy, because a lot of people think
sure.
like, oh, you took the easy way out. No, you have to work
Yeah, work.
your
Because
butt
you have to
off.
make content almost like
Literally.
daily.
You don't
or
have to make content a lot.
Throw
like,
that
you
ass
could
in a
make I
circle.
could make content with you and then have like mad footage that will
that'll
last
make
like
your thing go down.
You better watch that shit.
No.
I'm not watching that shit.
If you
better
gave
watch it.
Rome
I'm not
head,
watching that
it
shit.
was just an example.
no.
wanna see
If
that.
she gave Rome head, that would be one of the top videos.
Yeah.
It would be one of the top
Go
videos.
ahead, say your joke.
No, I'm dead. No, I'm actually speaking peace for you. Like if you an internet celebrity,
Yeah.
and you got head from this young lady
Yeah.
here
She an
that's
internet celebrity.
popping in her own
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
You had to
That's
get,
a pretty
hey,
hot sex tape.
I'm telling you, you have to get like a tight angle. 'Cause it's not.
Oh, yeah.
I don't. You know.
Yeah, you know they
He
say,
got big feet, but
Oh my
ain't quite.
we got. Don't worry, we got longer lenses, so you got
They
push in
They
real.
just mad because one time I
We
wore
got
these jeans on the
macro lens.
podcast and my head dipped out the bottom of the
Nigga, if that would happen, I'd be like, ain't no girl fucking you.
Well, he didn't tell you. It was short shorts, right?
All right, my bad. Go ahead. we some idiots.
You guys are funny.
Have you ever seen a dick you were like, I can't do that?
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna
tell you,
Hey,
I be
that
so
won't, you won't say that, dude.
she say I can do that.
But the funniest shit, one of our homeboys, Mike, you know
Yeah,
Mike,
Mike. Yeah, Mike.
this man said when he saw one of your videos, he was like, do you see the niggas' dicks that she be sucking?
This the first thing this nigga said to me.
It's the first thing
I was
this
like,
nigga said.
Mike, why would you say that?
Do you see the
And
size
then
of
when I
this
said you
nigga's
was
dick
coming,
she sucking?
when I said you was coming on, he said, "Yeah, ask about them big dicks." Why the fuck I'm gonna ask her about this?
Mike is the funniest
Like,
nigga, dog.
Mike,
I wish he was here. I really wish he
And
was
it's
here.
like he came in with a panic.
Yeah.
Because the niggas, like, you know, niggas honestly want to think when they, you know, when they meet probably you and see you, they probably like, they want to believe, oh, I could get with her or
You
something
know
like
what's
that.
funny?
You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny?
What's up?
I got told that I got told by somebody that I sexually intimidate
Take your
them.
hand off the mic. There you go.
My bad.
Oh, you go.
Sexually intimidated?
Yeah, because they see
Yeah,
that.
you probably did. They probably like, God, leave.
They're like,
looks like it's a
"Damn,
nigga sitting
I
back
don't
and
got that
relaxing."
big ass dick. So what can I do?
But see,
for
they
you?
think about too much. They think about too much.
But
Like,
that's what they think though.
Yeah.
They just say, "Oh, I don't got that big dick. What can I do for you?"
You know what's funny? It was a thread that went viral on Twitter
Okay.
2 days ago, and a girl, she had an OnlyFans too. She had a tape measure 6 inches, and she was like, "This is pretty big." And then all the girls under there was being honest. She like, porn ruined like
Yeah,
size for
it
men.
did,
They're
I
like,
did.
I'd rather have an average man than these
Yeah.
big. They say that shit hurts. They'd rather have
Yeah.
the six,
Porn made-
the average size man because it feels better.
porn made a lot of men insecure. I seen
So
that thread
that's
what they was
why
talking
I
about.
always
Yeah.
okay. So
made you
I do
insecure?
have
Not at all.
friends. I do have friends that tell me that they feel insecure about me and what I post and stuff. And I always try to tell them like, look, I don't body shame men.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, everybody has a preference. My preference is big dick.
Mm-hmm.
I like big dick because I like pain penetration. A lot of girls don't like
Oh,
that.
okay, gotcha.
But what I'm trying to say is that a lot of
Okay,
girls don't like that. So I
Mm-hmm.
always tell them like you shouldn't feel insecure because the average man has the average size dick.
Mm-hmm.
So that means average women, the average woman likes average size dick. So why are you worried about me liking big dick? That's just what I
Because
prefer.
niggas don't want the average woman. They want a fucking dick sucking fiend. They want you
I ain't
to
gonna lie.
do them a
But
stomach.
when Mike ran here and said that, we all, Mike, why would that be the first thing we go?
Hey.
That shit was so funny. But I want to ask you some logistical things
Okay,
real quick.
okay, go ahead.
So
I have
When
some
you-
questions after you.
So when you're setting up these, video, is it like, do you have, if it's a certain actor, a sex worker that you haven't worked with, do you have to reach out to them in DM? Do they reach out to you? Like, how do you know them already?
I'm picky with who I shoot content with.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I explain to people that I'm like, you know how vloggers on YouTube vlog their everyday life?
Yeah.
The same way, but I show you guys my sex life.
Yes.
So at the end of the day, like you still have to go through a process for me to even want to work with you.
Gotcha.
So if somebody
Okay.
reaches out to me,
That's a good,
Yeah, that's
interesting
good.
perspective.
so like when someone reaches out to me and say they want to work with me, majority of the time I say no. But if
Okay.
it's somebody that I'm actually interested in, obviously the first thing I see is physical. So if you're
Yeah.
fine, if I'm attracted to you and you got a big dick, I'm like, okay, let's talk.
Mm-hmm.
Now after that, I'm trying to have a conversation with them so I could feel a vibe to see how they think. I care about boundaries. If you're gonna respect my boundaries.
So you
But
set out the
like,
rule.
oh my bad.
I'm about to say you set out rules. With
Oh,
soon
for
as y'all-
sure.
Okay,
for
gotcha.
sure.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if you pass all of them,
Yeah.
And
Then we
shit
could work.
tested got to be on there.
oh yeah, of course, we
Yeah.
all get tested.
Yeah.
We
Now-
all get tested.
I guess since we the same, what's it called, signs or
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
I'm a pretty aggressive ass nigga, right? Now, but you said the boundaries thing that break. You know, how do you find that line? Like, you said you kind of like to be, you know what I'm saying? So,
What do you mean by that?
well,
Basically, you say you like the pain. So
Yeah,
where's
so
your
it-
boundaries?
yeah.
What are
Yeah,
your
like-
boundaries?
Oh, I mean boundaries as like, okay, I only make content for OnlyFans, so don't post my videos anywhere else.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay.
Boundaries like I don't like when you do this. Like don't do this.
Gotcha,
I'm not
don't do
good with this. I don't want spit in my mouth. I don't want this. Stuff like that. Just the do's and the don'ts.
Yeah.
You were taking off everything you like.
You know what's funny though? Sometimes I forget to like say certain things. So.
is it a conversation beforehand?
Oh yeah,
or-
definitely.
okay,
But
like
sometimes I forget things, so I'm not gonna front. There's been twice that I like recorded with someone and they spit in my mouth, and I'm just like, I just acted like I liked it because we were recording.
Yeah.
But afterwards, I was like, don't do that again.
Damn.
Gotcha.
I was just like, don't do that. I don't like
But
spit
how
in my mouth.
come over spit? Is it a mind thing? Because you don't think it's. I mean, in my head, I've never had either. But you know, what? Because I would think that cum is worse.
No,
Then some spit
I
in the mouth,
prefer
maybe?
cum in my mouth. Respectfully.
I've
What
never
you
had
think?
it in my mouth.
Huh?
It got on my cheek.
Yeah.
Got on my cheek.
He beat his meat one
Yeah,
time,
and
and,
it just
he
it
accidentally
hit me.
busted
It hit me right here.
It hit you in your cheek.
Yeah.
How did you feel?
I was like,
You know you looked in the mirror.
yeah, and then it was still coming out. I had to get up. It was a lot of stuff going on.
Oh
but
my
yeah.
God.
Oh
So,
my
yeah.
god, no, that's funny.
I'll be mad.
So
I
the
come in his room, I
the
slip.
first time a guy spit in my mouth, it was disgusting.
Got you.
The second time it happened, it wasn't that bad. So I
So
really
he had bad breath or something.
no. I think I think it depends on how you spit.
It's a different. You can have a loogie versus
Cause
this.
the
Blah,
first time,
the
okay,
two
so I'm
of
gonna tell you the first time I was laying down, right, and
Oh.
it was a missionary. So the spit went from like that.
But you kept your mouth open that long? Or he was on top. Okay.
He was already doing it, so I'm
Yeah.
like,
Remember, when the camera's
Fucking
on,
G.
she
I'm
keeps
glad
going.
she-
I keep character. I keep
She's selling it,
character. So
yeah.
I'm just like, fuck, he's spitting in my mouth. I don't want this, but I opened my mouth, and it was like this long as. Oh, it disgusted me. It felt hot and warm, and I was just like, ugh.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
what else are other
Like,
Then the
boundaries?
spit
second
tea.
time,
Okay.
it was just kind of like a, like
Okay.
And you were just like, oh,
I
that's
was
quick.
like, oh, it wasn't. It was just like a little
Yeah. So
So
splash.
it's how they
I just
spit
seen
in
the
your
video
mouth.
of Trey Songz
Yeah.
spitting in two girls' mouths randomly on Twitter. I said, oh,
Well, he has an OnlyFans.
yeah, but I don't know if that was a clip from OnlyFans or whatever.
I heard that he had an OnlyFans. I
was
thought
no
he was
Tiger
not
got
showing
one,
dick.
they
Now I
say.
want to subscribe.
No.
I'm curious.
I mean, I didn't see no dick. I'm just saying it was two girls by his stomach. He was just spitting.
Then they say Tiger got
down.
one too or
Yeah,
something.
Tiger got one. Yeah, but
I just want to see.
I think I don't know about every man. I think most men want a freaky woman, right? You
Yeah.
want
Yeah.
the
Yeah, but then
lady
you
in the
guys
street
don't-
freaking the bed thing.
Yeah,
That's what.
I hate that though.
Why you hate that? Please explain.
Because it's like how you're asking for too much.
Is that almost like a woman asking for
You
a guy
want
to
you
be
want
like
a freak, but you don't want her to be herself.
wait.
Only for you, and that's not no.
I see what you're saying because you know a lot
okay,
of dudes
yeah, that's what
want
you're
to date
saying.
a per se bad bitch,
Yeah,
but then
because I
once they
feel
get
like
with her,
I
they
feel
want
like
to
real
change it.
freaks are
Yeah.
very like
Open.
they're just free and open.
Yeah.
So how do you want a freak, but then you're trying to restrict her? No, that don't work that way. How can you have?
Okay,
you
I
can't
can see
have both.
that. I see what you're saying.
You can't have both.
But I think,
I kind of disagree with that because I've been with some women that on the outside it don't look like they freaks, but I go back and it's like,
oh yeah,
blah! You know what
Just
I'm saying?
like that.
Like I've seen some sweethearts turn into monsters in the bedroom.
Well,
which
I mean, that
fan
is
of.
me though, because a lot of people
like,
were
honestly,
surprised. I think that's why they subscribe to me because
Right.
I always seem like this innocent, like
Round the way girl.
yeah,
just
like
chill.
oh, she's so innocent. She's always smiling,
yeah.
whatever.
First time I clicked on Twitter, oh,
Right.
yeah. Oh,
They're always surprised. Like, oh shit. Like you actually nasty.
oh, shit, shit,
So I believe it, but at the same time, like I like being half naked. So it's like guys want me, but they can't handle who I really am.
Right, that ego.
Yeah, it's like you want me to be a freak only for you, but no, like I'm still gonna be half naked because this is who I am.
I've heard a lot of some interviews with like porn stars and stuff. They would say that like a lot of guys can't handle.
They can.
Being
They
in
say
a
they
relationship
can.
with
A
them,
lot
but-
of people be like, oh yeah.
I know I
handle
can't.
Dating
I mean,
a sex worker.
Has it
and
affected
then-
your dating life?
My dating life was trash beforehand.
That's the real.
But that was one of my questions. Next question too,
Give
like
me
how
your
does it affect
fist bump shit.
your
That's
your
a
dating
level.
life? Like, do dudes like if you say you meet a guy and y'all end up liking each other, do you tell them straight off
How
bat?
do you
Like,
judge their
I
intentions?
tell them from the beginning.
you just tell, hey, this is what I'm. This
But
is what I'm
I
doing.
realize that now I have to assume that everybody knows who I am.
Yeah,
Because
you don't know their
I
intentions.
tried going on not a date, but like I decided to meet this guy because I felt comfortable. You know, we FaceTime before. I didn't feel no bad energy, which I usually do. But as soon as I got on that car, oh no.
It was weird.
He grabbed my face right away to kiss me, and I was like, I
shit.
pushed off, like, what the fuck? And he's just like, oh, and I'm just like, listen,
Wait.
it would have been nice if you asked me,
Yeah,
you know,
alright.
consent. Like,
Nigga, you just sit in the car. God.
Niggas don't know what to do, man.
Like,
They just-
yeah.
so
they
I
just
started
they get
educating
nervous.
him. I started educating him on consent.
Yeah.
Things got heated.
It got heated.
Yeah, he was getting
was disagreeing
mad. He
with
was getting mad as fuck.
He wasn't prepared. He
So
don't know.
he was
Yeah, he's
disagreeing.
still
He was
lying.
like, oh, it's just opinion. I'm like,
Wait, no.
so I sat there and I'm like, okay, would you date someone that's racist? He's like, no. And I'm like, okay.
So yeah.
I'm not gonna date someone that is not in the same page as me as consent because that gives me rapey vibes.
Yeah, you
I
can't
don't
just
feel
think-
comfortable.
You can't just think I'm gonna sit in the car. You can grab it. Like, nigga, hold on.
Right.
They see somebody that does that
Wait,
online.
hold
and they
on, hold
just
on.
think, okay,
We
go ahead.
never spoke about what we did for a living. I
Wait.
was gonna tell him in person. I usually do though, but
Yeah,
we never
yeah.
got to that.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
Oh,
this
so he didn't
conversation
even know.
So he.
Do you think he
Wait,
knew?
wait,
he knew.
wait.
And
It
she,
gets
she,
better.
she's suspenseful
Okay.
as fuck.
Yes. So when after the conversation, he was trying to like end it because
Yeah.
he saw that it was not going
Yeah,
anywhere.
yeah.
And he was like, all right, so like, are you still gonna act this way or gonna have an attitude? I'm like, I don't have an attitude. We're just having a conversation that's
Mm-hmm.
needed. But he's like, all right, but are you gonna act like standoffish when we get upstairs? So what he meant by that at the end of the day was like, am I gonna have sex with him? So I'm like, no, I'm not gonna have sex with you. I just met you. A kiss may happen depending on how the night goes.
Yeah.
I don't know that. You already giving me,
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of vibes. But as soon as I said that, and I said, oh, and also, by the way, I'm a sex worker. I don't know if you know, but I have content to make tomorrow. So I'm definitely not having sex tonight. So as soon as I said that, he grabbed my phone. And this is proof right here. Because it was my brand new phone. You see this little crack right here?
Yeah.
And then this chip on my case?
Yeah.
He grabbed my phone and threw it so hard out the
What?
car window and said, I know who you are, Miss Sapphire. I've seen your videos of you sucking dick. La la la. So he knew who I was this whole entire time.
fucking-
And he was plotting
That's
against
whack.
me. And he literally thought that because I'm a sex worker,
Yeah.
that he could touch me and have my way with me. And it was the most scariest shit. Like I was shaking up for like the whole weekend. But it opened up my eyes and it made me realize like, okay, I need to start getting weapons.
No, for sure.
I
for
need to like assume that everybody knows who I am.
Yeah.
And don't let him pick you up.
That part
know
too.
where you live.
No,
Yeah.
for sure.
That
No,
part
for
too.
sure.
Meet people.
And I also was like, okay, I can't date like regularly anymore. I can't live regularly
First of all,
anymore.
he whack as fuck for that because that.
It was crazy.
That's
Same
like-
thing happens to guys. It happened
Yo,
to me.
he
No,
came,
for sure.
A
he
girl
kicked
ran
me
to me.
out the
She was
car.
like, I know you from Dormtainment. I was like, I ain't telling you no goddamn joke. She was like, tell me a joke. I said, I'm not telling you a joke. Leave me alone.
I'd rather that than
You did
people
her a
think
favor
that-
because it wouldn't have been funny.
but yeah, you definitely got to protect yourself because that's
Yeah, it was really scary.
So
and
now
after
you're just real careful about dating
yeah,
and shit.
and then I had to block him from like 3 numbers. He kept texting me, calling me a prostitute, all these type of
shit.
names, and I was just like,
He
oh,
was a
I'm
lame
scared
man.
now.
Yeah,
like,
he lame as fuck.
Let me
but there's a
ask
lot of people like that. Like a lot of people don't like sex workers. Even women don't like me because of what I do. Because maybe
It's
their
a weird
boyfriend is
thing.
watching me and it's like,
It's
dude,
an
I don't
insecurity.
want
It's an
your
insecurity
boyfriend.
thing, yeah.
Like, I don't even know you. I don't know
It's
your
a- it's an
boyfriend. I
insecurity
don't know your
thing.
boyfriend. I don't know
It's
you.
putting pressure on her, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
I
It's
was
a
gonna
crazy
ask
life to
you,
live.
How did when your family found out? I'm assuming
Yeah.
they found out.
Great question.
That's
How,
another
go.
story.
Yeah.
how did that go down? Which family member found out first?
Yeah.
Okay, so when I started off doing BJ videos, there was a BJ video I did and it kind of went crazy. Like right now it's at 1 million views on Twitter. It's my pin tweet. And it has like
Yeah, I think,
20.6K
Yeah,
likes.
I think I remember that one.
Yeah, that's the first one you see.
It's at the top of the thing. Make sure. It's in your bookmark.
I had to do market research
Yeah,
like
you
you
do
do
research,
for her
that's for
job.
sure.
It was my job to do market
Yeah, for
research.
sure.
Okay, so it actually started before that. So I don't know why I mentioned that.
So
'cause-
somebody's seen it before.
Okay, so yeah, when I even started doing little things a little bit more, it's like people noticed right away. So that's why I'm saying like I was afraid for this reason because I already knew that people were gonna find out right away. Just
Yeah.
because I always been big on the internet, I was just like, all right, it's bound to happen. But someone, it was anonymous, of course, hiding behind a computer or screen. They started harassing me Thanksgiving 2019. And they were like, oh, I'm gonna send videos to your sisters, all that. So they started sending
Shit.
videos to my sisters. One of my sisters knew, and then my brother, I roomed with him, so he knew. So it was only 2 family members that knew. One of my sisters, and my brother I live with. The one that I told, my sister that I told her I was only showing my boobs. So when the person was sending videos to my sister, it was me. It was the first BJ video I made.
Oh shit.
So I haven't told her because first of all, I'm grown.
Yeah,
I'm 27 years old. I'm not about to I don't have to check in with you and be
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
okay, now I'm doing BJ videos now. That's weird.
Just letting you know.
Right. Like
I'm about to blow.
right.
Solid joke.
So she was mad. When she found out, she was mad. She didn't speak to me for months because she thought I lied to her. And I kept telling her, I didn't lie to you. When you asked me, I told you I was only showing boobs and that was the truth.
yeah.
Like, I literally
At the
just
time,
started.
This is
Yeah.
your sister or your mom?
My sister.
Sister, okay.
So I'm like, I just literally started doing videos like that.
Yeah.
This person didn't even give me the chance to even tell you. They just send you the video. So you think I'm lying, cool, whatever. My other sister that I didn't tell, she wasn't mad.
Gotcha.
She was
okay.
more so talking to me because she kind of understood. So I'm like, all right, cool.
What she said, girl, I like dick too.
She's married.
She's a girl. I like dick too.
My brother already knew about it because I
Yeah.
lived with him. So
Gotcha.
I already had
I
to
would
tell
block.
him.
I would have to block you. That's
Oh,
a brother.
I don't post anything. My brother doesn't have he doesn't have a
That's
Twitter.
good. Yeah.
So, but
Be
Yeah,
honest with you.
on
If you
Instagram-
were like my cousin or something, and I found you, and I was like 13, I'd probably beat my mate.
What?
If I found out
He said
if I
cousin.
saw her online or something, and I just see,
No, but it's your cousin.
that's not what you thinking at a young boy age, nigga. I see this girl just fucking.
It's
I'm
my
like,
cousin.
Oh,
I would-
and I'm gonna be thinking my cousin could suck
I
some dick.
have a cousin. When she in her workout clothes, I don't want
Oh
to see
my
it. I just go buy it.
What?
When you were 12
No,
years old?
now.
Of course, now, nigga. I'm not talking about now. I'm talking about when I'm a horny 12,
Yeah, I don't-
13-year-old boy.
I mean,
Still,
if
I
I
don't
saw
know. This is
my cousin.
if I see my 20-something-year-old cousin who I probably see once a year, if I see you once a year,
gonna be
I'm
too
not.
weird.
I'm just seeing that. I'm
I'm not
seeing
gonna
titties.
front. I met a cousin from Puerto Rico for the first time,
Thank you for not
and
making me feel
he
weird.
had
when
a
people say
he had a crush on me. He didn't know I was his cousin.
Well, see, that's
didn't know.
different.
He
He
didn't
didn't know.
Wait. But after he found out, I felt like the crush didn't go away right away.
It's human. What do you
But
think?
it's
still-
Oh, she's my cousin. Gets
No.
all that feeling.
No,
leaves.
some- no, some-
It
no,
doesn't.
some-
It doesn't.
If you think that person's fine, that
if I
doesn't just
didn't know,
leave your
that's
head.
different from me knowing. If I
different from me
know,
knowing.
Of course, but I'm
He
saying
didn't know,
once you
but the
find
feelings
out
didn't go back-
immediately,
it didn't
it's
go
not
away
going
right
to just
away.
switch.
I
No, but
understand
he's
that,
saying the
but
way
I'm
you
saying
framed it, though.
You
That-
framed as you knew it was your cousin.
If I'm 10 and I haven't
You
seen
didn't say 10.
No.
You
If
said
I'm
13.
if I'm 13,
Yeah,
if I'm 13, I haven't seen this cousin since we were 10 years old.
Yeah.
But
No,
you
no,
know
no.
it's your cousin.
You know it's your cousin.
No, if I see her sucking dick online
No,
and
you
she
said
fine as
you
fuck-
said you knew it was your
It's your
cousin.
cousin.
Yeah.
No.
What am I? What you? Yeah,
No,
I'm agreeing with you.
There's plenty other girls that ain't my cousin.
Yes,
I'm
man.
gonna watch.
Yeah.
But go ahead. So your sister found out your brother ain't on Twitter.
Yeah,
let you
my
be my
brother already
cousin.
knew because like I told him, and we had a long conversation
Yeah,
about
yeah.
it. He asked me a lot of questions, and he was like, "All right, cool, I understand. Whatever you do, you do." I'm
That's a
cool with
cool
it.
ass brother.
He doesn't agree with my lifestyle,
Of course, I mean,
but
But
he
yeah.
understands it.
Yeah,
He's like,
he just-
okay, I
yeah,
understand why you're doing it, and yeah.
Gotta get money.
Yeah. So that's that. So that happened. Then this person kept harassing me.
Mm-hmm.
They found my cousins somehow and sent it to them.
God damn.
So one of my
Are they
guy
blackmailing
cousins
you for money?
calls my brother, and as soon as he calls him, I already kind of knew what it was for because his older sister called me and told me like, "Hey, someone sent me something.
Yeah.
Are you okay?" And I'm just like,
you
so
okay?
sorry. It's just this person that's out to get me. Like, yeah, this is what I do for work. She was like, oh, okay, cool. Wasn't tripping about it. Her younger brother was ready to fight someone. So that's that. Then they tried again. Like, it's like they were trying to ruin my holidays, and I'm not even with my family. That's like that was the hardest part. Like, damn, this person was really out to get me.
Were they trying to get money from you or something?
I don't know. They were just trying to ruin my life.
That's
they
whack.
hate me, whatever the case is.
Yeah.
But it was just like during the holidays they started, all holidays, and I'm like, I'm not even with my family, which is already hard enough.
Yeah.
And now you're making it harder by trying to destroy or something. So I waited a few more months. They did it again, and they found my mom
Oh damn.
on Instagram. Luckily, my mom is old and she doesn't know how to really handle Instagram. So you know the request messages. She don't ever see that. She don't know what that is.
Yeah, that's good.
But my sisters went on her Instagram and deleted it for her
That's good.
and blocked the girl. But at this point,
Oh, it was a chick doing that.
I don't know. I'm thinking it's a girl, but it could also be a guy.
Gotcha.
So
Crazy shit.
then it got to the point where the person was like, "Oh, I know where you live," and they described where my parents lives, right? Where I grew up, right?
Yeah.
They described it and said, "I'm gonna send it in mail."
Right.
People ain't got shit to
So
do.
when they did
That's a
that,
lot
I
of
was
time.
like, I need to tell my parents. I was waiting for me to go fly back to tell the person.
Yeah.
But I was like, this person's not giving me no choice.
Yeah.
So I had to tell them through FaceTime. It was the most scariest
Ooh,
shit
that's
ever.
awkward. Yeah.
Oh my God, it was the most scariest thing I've ever done in my life because my parents, I feel like out of all of their 4 kids, they know me the least. I'm kind of to myself. They don't know much about me. So the fact that I'm finally opening up
And
and
it's
it's about me, like,
Yeah.
it was really hard. So,
Okay, but what was like some of the sentences you said?
okay,
Like-
so I asked my sisters if they could be there for me because I was terrified.
Yeah, for sure.
I was like, can you please be on the phone with me when I tell mommy and papi because like I know you guys could calm them down. So they already told my parents like, oh, we gotta talk to you. So they were already waiting. My sisters called me and they were like, okay, we're on our way back home. We about to take a shot because we're stressed for you.
Damn.
We're stressed for you. They're old
Shit.
Puerto Rican parents.
Yeah. So they
Okay,
you already know what it is. Yeah.
So I'm like, shit, I'm prepared for them to disown me. I'm so prepared because that's what I had in my mind. And we get there. As soon as I see them on the phone, I started breaking down and crying because I couldn't do it. I'm like, this is too much. I can't.
Duh.
I started crying. I started shaking. And now my mom's face is like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
So the first thing I said was like, look, like I understand if you guys don't want to talk to me after this. And I just want to know that I love you and I understand if you don't want to talk to me after this. And then I said like, okay, so I make adult film videos. And like it was like an awkward silence. So I started crying again. And I'm like, fuck, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to think. And then I couldn't really talk because I was crying. And my mom just like said, oh, okay, you know, we all make mistakes. She thought it was a mistake. So I had to get myself together and be like,
So
wait,
no,
mommy,
she thought it
no.
was a
Mommy,
sex
no.
tape. Yeah.
Mommy, no. It's not a mistake.
On
I
purpose.
choose to do this.
Yeah.
Like, I choose to do this. I already knew my mom was gonna be the one that had all the questions.
For sure.
She's the one that's
Did
so,
your dad just look mad the whole time?
my dad was spaced out the whole entire time. I was looking at him and I was shitting on myself because I'm like, he is not saying anything at all. I'm scared because that's who I was concerned with more than my mom. I know my mom.
You knew how she was gonna react.
She's a very judgmental person and she could be a bitch sometimes because she's a little too blunt. But I just know that she's way more understanding than my dad is. So I'm like, fuck. I was scared of my dad. My dad was just spaced out, like, and I'm like, fuck. So my mom asking all the questions, and I kept telling I'm telling her, I'm telling her, mommy, it's okay, I'm safe. I get tested, they get tested.
Keeping it chill.
It's with people that I like. We're friends. We have conversations. They respect me.
They don't spit in my mouth.
I was just telling her. I was just making her like feel more comfortable. And reassuring to her that I'm safe. Like I make sure I'm safe. And then my dad just wasn't talking of nothing. And then my mom starts asking me like, okay, is this something that you're gonna do forever? What happened?
I think the camera just stopped.
It's probably cut off now, but what's the hour mark at?
We had an hour and 28.
So we start. But go ahead, finish.
We'll finish it up. You good? You good? Go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead. You still got audio. You good? So
I pretty much just told her like when she asked me, "Is this something I'm gonna do forever?" I'm like, no. I feel like my whole family knows that I bounce around things.
Got you. Yeah.
So I just told her like, this is just what I want to do for now. Like I'm not gonna do this forever. I'm saving up money through this to like do other things. So that's that. And then like dad still didn't say nothing. So my sister was like, okay, Bobby, do you want to say something? And I'm like, yes, please do.
Please say something.
Yes. And then he was just like, you know what? Like, I can't be mad. I understand why you guys would think that I'm mad, but I can't be mad. I'm more concerned of this person that's doing this to you. And so it was like a whole weight out of my shoulders. But I'm not going to front after that. I went hard. I'm like, oh,
y'all
was trying to stop me from making money. Y'all just helped me.
Once you tell
y'all
pops.
just helped me because my parents don't give a fuck. They still love me. So it's over. Like, I'm going hard. I don't give a
Once
fuck
the main
now.
family knows, then that's pretty much it.
She went hard, and the way she goes hard is about making everybody else get hard. So that's amazing.
That part.
That's amazing.
My last question would be, as you said, you saving up to one day do something different.
Yeah.
Do you think it's hard because the money's so good to do something else that may not bring as much money as right away, at least?
It's actually not hard because I've been hearing that OnlyFans is probably not going to be around for too long anymore. Not for us sex workers. Yeah. They're trying to get rid of us.
Gotcha. Damn, that's crazy.
The world doesn't like sex workers.
Yeah.
They never look out for us. So we always have to have plan B, C, D. Because the world, we could lose it like this. So I'm hearing that I think Facebook is trying to buy OnlyFans. Yeah, so they're kind of getting a little more strict.
Interesting.
So I feel like that's another reason why I've been struggling with keeping a steady good income.
Yeah.
Because like I don't think OnlyFans is it anymore. Like once last year when Beyonce made the song and the pandemic hit, it just kind of went. Yeah, so I'm glad that I've been saving money. So even if like OnlyFans were to stop right now, I'm good. And I could like venture off to something else that I've been wanting to do.
Invest in stocks.
Yeah, I've been wanting to do that, but I also want to invest into like Airbnbs.
Okay, too.
I've been thinking about that because I have like a lot of ideas with that.
At least you
can buy a bunch of courses. There's courses online.
At least you got a plan. That's the main thing.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Can I ask this one last thing? And I know we got to wrap up, but and I got so many questions for you. To be honest with you, we're supposed to talk about your feet because I got a little bit of a foot fetish, and the camera cut off as soon as. We should have talked about your feet. They're never gonna see it. We holding it up right now. Hold it up, girl. For no reason.
We gotta get 2 128 cards.
But anyway, my question is, do you think? Because I am I can't say I've supported, but I do. I'm in support of sex workers being legal, being taken care of, having all the
benefits
of whatever they can, and because I honestly feel the world needs it. Niggas need that dick suck. To be honest with you, like, and they want it. We all want it. We want it bad. The idea of typical just marriage and that being the only one sexually for you, I think there's becoming a separation.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The
Oh,
sex
definitely.
stuff is different from just the one I want to be with the rest of my life. I don't, that doesn't mean those two always equal up. So I think a lot of men are looking for pleasure, whether it's because they're lonely or because they're not getting it in their relationship or whatever. And I think it'll make people stay together even more when you have these women and guys that are pleasing women out there too, or whatever, same sex, whatever it is. I think it's better for the world. So with you doing that, would you ever encourage other women to do that? Would you ever be like, yo, do you encourage women that, might not be into it off top to, this is a good outlet for you to be independent? Or are you just kind of like, this is to each his own? Like, you have to want it to do it? Or what's your opinion?
I'm never gonna pressure or encourage someone to do it, because that's like, like those network marketing companies. Well, I used to do one of those. So,
Okay.
I don't think it really is a pyramid. It does help some people. I've seen it with my own eyes, so it does work. But I feel like it's not for everybody.
Right.
So that's how I feel about everything. Like, I'm not about to force you to be a firefighter if that's not what you want to do. So if a girl's if she's not into it, then I'm like, you don't have to be into it, but don't judge the next woman that is. That's all I care about.
Respectfully.
Yeah, like don't bring down another woman that is a sex worker just because you wouldn't be a sex worker.
Right.
But it does, like, I feel like I never saw myself doing this, but I feel like me being a sex worker, it has taught me a lot of things that I probably would have never learned if I never became one. As far as like consent, a lot of people don't know what consent is, male or female. So, I mean, I would encourage if somebody was thinking about it, but I'm not gonna force someone.
Force them to dive into
Right,
it.
right. And I feel like sex workers should teach. They should be the teachers of
Oh,
consent.
For sure.
Because most niggas would do that shit of like try to kiss you off top or whatever and pull you in. If it's coming from a sex worker and they tell you, yo, we need consent too. I feel like a lot of people's
everybody
minds,
needs consent.
Yeah.
It goes
Everybody
both
needs consent,
ways.
yeah.
I practice consent with guys. Like, before I touch them, I'm like, can I touch you? Can I feel your dick? They look at me weird because they never experienced someone asking them. They just, girls would just touch. And I'm like, no, I practice consent because I want the same for me. Like, I don't want you to just touch me.
I guess
Ask me. It kind of turns me on when you ask me, like, oh, can I give you a kiss? That shit will make my pussy wet. Like, yes, you can. Thank you.
Well, the camera's off now.
But no, last question I would just ask so we can wrap up. We can end on a funny note or a lighter note. What do you have a favorite scene that you've recorded that you, if you think, be like, this the scene,
this is the go-to.
Like,
People check this out.
This is the scene.
I'm assuming it's the one she penned.
I don't know. It's between.
Or maybe not even whole scene, but maybe clip that you.
It's between that one.
Yeah.
And another one. So I'm not sure which one's my favorite. I guess the pin tweet would be my favorite because I'm like actually cool with the person. Because the second one that I like too, I regret shooting with him because he turned out to be an asshole.
Weird.
But it was a lit video. I made him come 4 times.
God damn.
Off a head.
Off a head. We never fucked.
Damn.
I'm not coming.
I got 4 nuts out of him off of my mouth. So that's why that's my favorite. But
Gotcha.
the first one's my favorite because it's what makes me.
Damn it,
What made me go
that led me
go
to one
up on
other
Twitter.
question. Fuck, real quick. Do you feel like, as a woman, if you don't see the cum, that you feel bad?
I do.
And
I'm a
that's-
pleaser.
That's funny because I just heard it talk about this.
I'm a pleaser.
And
so
It's almost like
Yes,
being
yo.
rejected. You know, girls a lot of times can't
So-
handle
Oh my
rejection.
So
God,
is
yeah.
the point of sex to come, or is the point of sex to have sex?
Both.
But that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
It depends on what they want.
No, that's what
Sex to have
No.
sex.
No, I'm saying
it
for
depends
the
on what they
journey
want.
of, for the feeling of it, or
Yeah.
is the point to come?
You know why? Because
what
you know
I'm
why I
saying?
say that? Because sometimes I don't
What?
care if I come.
Got you.
But then
Okay.
sometimes I do.
Then sometimes you do.
But
Okay.
here's the
I think
thing.
it's
I feel
different
like
for
for a
guys,
man,
though, right?
well, at least
I
for
think it's
me,
the same.
I
Well,
feel
not-
like
No, for guys, the whole pleasureness comes
No,
from
but
coming.
I think I'm
Yeah.
because I read
No.
a
It's
book about
different for
tantric
guys.
sex,
Yeah.
and some you can there's a way you can have like an orgasm, like the feeling of orgasm without coming.
For
I
me,
ain't trying to do all that
I'm a
shit.
pleaser
I wanna
too. So
come.
Yeah.
I feel like for most guys, if the girl don't come, it feel like you feel bad
But
too.
you know
It's
what's
not the
crazy?
same.
I feel like as a pleaser, we attract takers. So I'm not used to dealing with guys
Let's
that please
go,
me.
baby. Let's
I
go.
swear to
Because
God.
I like foreplay and all
Yeah.
that.
I love
all that.
foreplay. Okay,
because
but the
I do
crazy
like
thing is,
being pleasing.
I
Yeah.
love foreplay, but lately I haven't had I don't even care for someone giving me head anymore, which is sad because I love that shit. But
you just
I
haven't
get
been feeling it?
disappointed. I get disappointed.
like
they don't know.
foreplay
They
is-
don't know how to take direction.
foreplay is
because-
everything leading up to
Foreplay, yeah,
it.
it's a
Yeah,
part of
but they don't know how to
excitement.
take direction either. Because I will literally tell them exactly how I like it,
And they do
it
something
will go
else. They
one
do
ear and
that.
out
That's
the
even
other.
better.
They
That's
don't-
even better.
Yeah, but they don't care.
It's
so
ego.
I kind of I'm the pleaser. I'm the pleaser.
gotcha.
I barely get pleased, but I feel like I always attract guys that just
One take.
sit back and enjoy, and they don't really care. And then I meet guys like you that are pleasers, and they attract girls that don't care.
they don't give a fuck.
That don't give them. It's just so crazy. I don't know
Yeah,
how
I
that
feel like
works.
as you
It
get
is funny
older,
like that.
I feel like
Yeah,
as you
it's
get
just
older
like-
though, you want you want the
Yeah,
woman to
okay,
be
so
pleased.
I did experience one guy that was a pleaser too, and that shit was magical as fuck.
Because one thing about
It
girls,
was
they
magical.
got to get worked
Yeah.
up too. Like you can't just they got to get wet.
Yeah,
so
you gotta
foreplay
preheat it.
is
Depends on
part
the
of that.
girl. It depends on the girl though. It really does.
That's true. That's
That's
true.
true.
Some
I need
my
are
mind
right off the
stimulated.
like I know a girl who didn't like foreplay. She straight.
Yeah,
I don't
some
like
girls
it.
don't.
I heard
I
that
don't like
too.
that. I
That's
can't.
crazy.
I gotta
I like
do
foreplay.
it. That's part of my.
I like foreplay.
I
Like
need a
sometimes you
lot
just want
of
to get straight to
foreplay.
it, but like
yeah,
that's
yeah.
part of my thing. I like
No,
that.
I like foreplay.
I like
yeah.
Foreplay is dope.
Definitely.
Well, how old is everybody in here?
Well, I'm about to be
30.
30.
About to be 33.
32.
Yeah.
33.
what?
I'm
About to be
33.
33 is yeah.
You're gonna be 33.
Yeah.
April at 33.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 30 this year.
Ooh.
I'm joining you
Welcome
guys.
to the
Come
club.
Come on, girl.
Come on through.
You're gonna be
But
sleepy.
it makes
Your
sense.
knees gonna
I
hurt.
feel like people our age obviously still care about foreplay.
Yeah,
It's the new generation that don't care.
Yeah, they don't know what that. You know.
They don't
we
know
were
about
the
that.
we were the generation that know what not to have
A
social
phone.
media and no
Yeah,
phone
so
and
we
internet
were
like
more
that
into-
and didn't have it. So
We can go back and forth.
Hells yeah.
we the generation that need to be leading the world because we know both
Definitely.
sides.
Yes.
We know
Yeah.
You know,
to
I
have
saw
it
a
and not to
tweet.
have it.
I saw
Yeah.
like a little thread about that. How
Really?
we're like the people that in between that, where it's like
Yeah,
between
yeah.
both worlds, that we should be running the world.
Yeah.
It did
makes
say that.
sense.
It
Yeah.
swear to God, it
We
said
can keep
that.
people sane.
we know
Yeah.
both sides.
We know
can
both
relate.
sides and we
Yeah.
understand both sides, and we both. I feel like we both have like a mixture of both. Like we take what we believe on both sides.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to
Very
let y'all
powerful.
also know I haven't drank in months, so I'm tipsy.
Oh, man.
I'm looking at her talking. I'm like, well, I'm feeling like this. Oh,
It's lit.
I'm tipsy.
Such a lightweight.
Well, I guess let's let the people know everything they can find you at, where they can find you at, and follow you and all that stuff. So you can let the
Okay.
people know.
So I'll start off with my Twitter. My
Okay.
Twitter is Miss Sapphire.
Yep.
MSSAPPHIREEE. So that's 3 E's
Three
on the
E's.
Sapphire.
You're going to have a lot of
explicit
lights
E's.
coming after when we drop this Tuesday.
I ain't gonna lie, I kind of want y'all to just hit her and be like, "Hey, Dormtainment sent me."
Yeah, say
Say y'all-
DT sent me.
We get 5% every time she
That
says
is
we
so
request
funny.
somebody.
Say
to
affiliate
say
program.
fan.
Yeah. What?
I promoted my homegirl on Snapchat, so all my friends, I support
Oh.
their OnlyFans, so I will retweet it
I
for them.
appreciate that.
I put it on my Snapchat, deleted
Snapchat
me
took it
immediately.
I
Haven't had a
appreciate-
Snapchat since they deleted me. I was like, oh, I didn't even know.
Hey, and when you go to her Instagram, I guess say your Instagram.
Okay, so my Instagram is Kaylonor. Is KALONNOOR.
This will all be in the
Yeah,
description.
we gonna put it in the script. And when y'all go to her Instagram, I want y'all to put blue hearts up under her first, whatever the first picture is,
Yes.
flood
Or
it
diamonds
Blue
with the
hearts.
or
sapphire.
diamonds.
Diamond,
Put
sapphire,
it,
daughter.
put it,
Yeah.
put it up under there. And anything else you want to plug?
And my OnlyFans
Yeah,
is Sapphire with 3 E's at the end as well.
got you. Thank you for coming on. Thank you for being honest and open and
Yeah,
honest.
Thank
we
you
That's-
for
have to have
having
you
me.
back.
Yeah, we-
This
that-
was
that-
interesting.
I was
I
gonna
got
with
so many
Shannon.
more
Yeah,
questions.
that'd be a great.
Yeah, I want
episode.
to have you back when we have. So our homegirl, she's a sex therapist, and so that consent conversation will probably be really good with her.
I would love
too.
that.
So that would be
You
would
know
be
what's
dope.
crazy? So have you guys been on Clubhouse?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so the game has like really great rooms.
Yeah.
I'm always on there. He's always inviting me up. So I actually brought the idea of consent to him, and they did it the next day when I brought the idea, which was awesome. So I'm very big on consent. Like, I love educating people on consent because I just understand that a lot of us don't know what it really is. And it starts with like educating and also educating like these kids, like the young kids. It starts with the kids. Even like, oh, can I hug you? That's consent. Like, I know people that actually practice that with their kids, and I feel like that's so important.
Yeah. Well, yeah. When we so I'm gonna hit her up and see when she's available, and when she is, we'll bring you back on too.
That'd be a great combo.
That'd be awesome.
dope. All right, y'all. Remember, Untold Stories with Unknown People. Make sure you watch that Black O TV. Make sure you like, subscribe. Make sure you leave a rate and review for this podcast. We are now. It is a podcast, but we're calling ourselves the Comedy Trap House Show because it's a show, and that's what we're trying to keep it going. We're trying to turn it to a full show.
We got a lot of big changes coming.
And
back to YouTube.
If you guys like the new intro, you know what I'm saying, let us know about it. And I think that is all we had to DT stories are out.
Follow her. Boss Talk is out. Subscribe to her OnlyFans.
Thank you for having me, guys.
No, for sure.
Thank you for coming.
Absolutely.
And we'll see you guys next week. I don't know why I'm looking at the camera because nothing's on. All right, we'll see you next week.
Of our faces on this
Peace.
So
I say get a
we didn't
picture
ask
with
you
her
about
so you
anal.
can